Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I've been like totally having a moment here. First, it was stuck on like I forgot how to work this thing. And so I thought it was already live for a minute. I'm like, why is nobody saying anything? Why is Cajun not saying hi back to me? I'm saying, and anyways, sorry about that. See, I'm like, haven't been on StreamYard for a while. And what I want to do here to why is, what's going on? Okay. I had too many screens open here. Holy cow. Okay. Close that. My goodness. I'll figure this out. All right. I couldn't figure out what was going on. Hey, Echo. What's up? Come on up. Come on and join me. We're going to do today is we're going to look at like, oh my, some of my oldest videos, see if I've had any improvement or like what I do different now, what have I learned kind of thing. And the people I've met, the people I've become friends with on YouTube. It's been about 3 years since I've been live on this channel, 5 years on my other one, and so it'll be nice to see who's around still from, like the people that I consider my friends. But anyways, so we're gonna look at some videos, and I wanted to show you. Well, was showing me like the old wall, but anyways, I did my room, but I haven't fully organized it yet. So this is so far what I've done. That's what I've done over there. I've painted everything. So I wanted to show you Shelby. But yeah, I wanted to show you guys Shelby. You should right there. Anyways, I healed up her paws today, and I'm not healed up her paws. I put on her wrap around her paws. I don't wrap them up every time, but today they looked a little more sore than before. So I wrapped them up. I've been putting on coconut oil and polysporin um, daily, and then salt water. I haven't done that daily, but I've done that almost like every other day. Salt water, but like bath with her feet, and it's all about her paws. It started with it started out with the salt and crap in the winter, and then I didn't realize that I washed her paws and all that, and and I put olive oil on it at that time, but I didn't realize that her paws were sore. And then one day it just like happened where she hurt her foot, and then that was it. She wouldn't walk anymore, and she started walking yesterday. She started going out in the living room. She's been doing that every day for a couple days now. Um, Going out in the living room in the morning, and because I had to paint in here, so I just started painting, and she wanted to get out of here, so and she won't go to the bathroom in my room, so she'll go do it in the hallway, and I'll put mats down, and then I'll wash them, and then I hang them up, and then that's what I've been doing. So I did post the link if you want to come up. Echo, come on up. Let me post again. There we go. All right, so, oh, don't have to ask you twice. There you are. Hello. Nice to see you. I haven't
Hello.
seen anybody in a while.
Well,
It's
1 minute I gotta put the. I had like the mute come from sound come from two sources, so I had to mute one of them.
Yeah, me too.
3 years.
I haven't been on here in a
Three.
while.
Yeah,
I
3 years. You know that 3 years YouTube time is equivalent of like 30 years real time.
I know the crap that we talk about on there, right? And the things
Oh,
that we
just
get.
the stuff that you have to deal with YouTube. 3 years can
It's a lot
age
of
you.
education.
Oh,
A
yeah.
lot of education. Okay. You do get ready, whatever. I'm gonna go get a coffee. I made a brand new coffee, so I'm gonna have coffee. This is gonna be a live stream where you can, if you want to have drink, whatever your house, whatever
Yeah.
you want.
During the water thing.
That's good. I'm doing the coffee thing, and I'm probably at one point in time I'm gonna probably smoke a joint. So if you're sensitive to that, you might want to consider that. But anyways, I'll be right back. I'm gonna make a coffee. You hold the fort down. I'll be right back.
No problem. Hello, everybody who's watching. Hope everybody's having a good, safe, and healthy day. And if you're in the area of the where they had the weather, the tornadoes, hope you guys are doing safe. It's a very, very scary thing. I'm also reading things. Share this out. 101 windows open.
Yeah, that's being a YouTuber. You never have just one window open. You're always
Oh,
watching 2 or 3 things at once.
you start watching and then you forget and you open up another window.
Yeah, exactly. But or you kind of like you want to take a break from whatever you're watching if it's a long thing and you're really interested in it, but you have to like you have to walk out of the room or whatever. You pause it, you come back, and then you open another screen because you have something else in your mind to do. And
Yeah, and then what happens? You get this thing called the watch later list. Oh, just add a few videos. By the time you get to it, it's like 50 or more. You're just like, oh lordy.
Yeah, there's those days when you do the research, when you have to research, when you don't really want to do something, but you have to do something, like look something up, and then you have to look up all the different things about it. Like Shelby, I had to look up all this vet stuff, and now I went outside, and I haven't been outside much, but I went outside, and a friend told me in the building, somebody in the building told me about a veterinarian place in London where they do help people with low income. So I looked up the website and I'm gonna call them tomorrow. I tried to fill out the thing, but my whole email thing is totally messed up right now, so I didn't do that. And so yeah, hopefully I can get her checked out, make sure that it's healing and not getting worse. So yeah, because I want her back to normal. I want her back. So one of the first videos that I'm going to be watching is one of the oldest videos on my YouTube channel, which just happens to be Shelby.
Ooh.
And so we're going to see her 3 years ago. So I actually just looked at one of the oldest videos on my channel, not the oldest live, but oldest video on this channel. And it used to be called Crafty Traveler, Crafty Cast. So those are some of the names I've used on this channel. But
I
anyway,
think you were using the crafty one not that long ago, if I remember right.
yeah, I think it still says Crafty Cast 420. I think that's what it says for my handle. But my actual name says now Anna's channel Good and Bad. Not Good in Bed. Like I did it for a week. I could not change it for a week because I had made 2 mistakes. So the second you can only change it twice in one day, and then like you have to wait 5 days to change your name again.
We found out there's even a limit to characters because somebody, I forget who it was, they pushed the limit of how many letters you can have in your name. And it was just really long. And it's like, we're going, you can add another word. No, I can't. I reached the limit. Whoa.
Yeah. Yeah, I've sent everybody like I don't know where Cajun went. I'd be nice to like have Cajun on here. I don't know if you ever met him, but um T T Cajun here. Um he's had a few names too. I met him in the Nomad group, and
Yeah. If it's not the channel name, it's the someone's got to go by a different name. I think I started off as calling myself Dizzy when I first started 8 years ago on my old channel.
Dizzy.
Yeah, because it used to be Diz spell, and I had this fascination with taking the S out of words and put it was a Z. Remember that craze from years ago? Everything had to end with a Z instead of an S.
Is it maybe it's American? I don't know.
It was like everything was like because it was that it was replacing the S with a Z and using the word extreme. Everything was extreme. Extreme this, extreme that, and the really hip ones are like, we don't need an E, we'll just use the X. And it's like, oh.
I remember like instead of spelling school with a CH, you spell it with a K.
The different phrases they go through.
School with a K.
Yeah, you know those old English teachers are probably gonna get all upset. That's not how you spell it. Go
I
back
know.
to school and learn how to spell.
I have a YouTube follower, and I follow her. Her name. She was a teacher. She still is a teacher, but she's not working right now, I don't think. But Mystic Brandy. Yeah, she is a really awesome person too. Shout out to Mystic Brandy. If you're around, come on in. We're talking about teachers here right now. So, anyways, let me let's present the video. What I anyways, yeah. So what do oh yeah, you do me movies review, right? As
Yeah,
I'm looking
but
for the video, you can
I'm
tell.
taking a little bit of a break from doing videos because I was getting on the verge of burnout. So like I'll just do the occasional live stream to avoid burnout.
So yeah, that's what you can do is like say what you're doing in your channel. Hey Jessica, and I'm going to find that video that one of the first videos, and we're just gonna look at old videos of mine on my YouTube channel that may have not been getting around. Just maybe people never saw them, and they could be interesting.
They're scary to watch one's old videos. I still have my videos on my old channel, and I hate watching the old ones because I get the whole what was I thinking?
Share a screen. Okay, so no, I don't want to do that. Share, present. Okay, so present a video file. Oh, does it not let you go to a YouTube channel to share YouTube?
I thought I've seen
Oh yeah,
people do that.
you have to open the video first, and then you go, you have to open the video first, and then you open, like, you just show it on your, like,
Yeah, because I've seen people do that with on those streams where they show videos from a YouTube channel or they show websites. So you should be able to.
yeah, I can show like my desktop, so or my whatever it's on the back of it, so that's how I'll show it. Let's see. Oldest, so we'll go to videos. The oldest video on here. So I just opened that video. But this is just a couple of minutes. I just wanted to show everybody this one first, and then we'll go to the next one. But I want to make it big, and then come back to StreamYard. Okay, StreamYard. And let's make this big.
Yeah, I know I've done it before, but I just really like. I can't even remember how he did it.
Oh, present. File. No. They've changed things too, I swear. Present shared screen. Don't show this again. Shared.
Should be able to. I know I've done it before. I know others have done it. So should be able to.
Oh, I have to hit share screen, and then I hit the video, and then share. Here we go. See, that 3 years ago, she was still like kind of chubby.
What kind is she? A dog is she?
She's a Rottweiler Beagle.
Oh, that's an interesting mix.
I know. And now it's her back paws that are sore. It's the back ones.
The dogs like to do that, just run around and roll in the dirt, in the ground like that.
Silly. You know that?
Yeah, I want her back to like that kind of like, personality. So I want to get her back to that. Now that I'm not afraid to go out there anymore so much. Like for years I was afraid to go outside. I thought the people out there were nuts. That looks like a lion. Look at that. The cloud right there. Looks like a lion. Jessica, do you want to come up?
Nice cloud formation.
I know. It looked like I thought it looked like a.
Well, actually, I saw a lobster for some reason.
A lobster? I saw a lion. But I
guess that means I must want lobster or something if I'm seeing lobsters.
Okay, let's see what else we have on there. Oh, okay, so stop sharing this one. Let's go back to Anna's videos. Let's see. So many oldest videos. Oh my gosh, some of them I do not even want to show you. I mean, they're still on there.
Yeah, some of them,
Organizing.
it's like embarrassing for some of them. Like, I remember I used to use a phone to film videos. I didn't realize it flips things. So all my logos that I had in my hats and my clothes, it was like backwards, which annoyed the living daylights out of me when everything was backwards.
So here we go. Here's another one of Shelby, and this was when my floor was still an old floor. This one's really cute. This one's really cute. Did we share it? Oh, okay, we got it. She was quite skinny there. Look at that. Look at that. Like,
Always
you
where
know,
I am.
had no problems. And
Couch.
she even jumped on the
Couch is
couch. She could
happening.
not jump on the couch now.
That's your teddy.
You know, actually, they make those
That's your teddy
steps
bear. That's a
you
monkey.
can get.
She loves when I play with the monkey.
'Cause I had to get some for my dog.
My monkey. My monkey. Good job. Good job.
Yeah, she was very playful.
Good job, man.
You know those toys they always advertise. You know the
Monkey.
dogs can't destroy them. You know they're supposed to be tough. Dogs can't wreck them.
Well, that one has not been wrecked, and she's played with it pretty rough, and she whacked it around.
Yeah, well, my dog and my mom's dog, they need to hire my dogs to test their toys because they can destroy them in less than a day.
What's that?
And they're supposed to be
What's that?
Oh, you should see her right now.
unbreakable.
You should see her right now.
Give me that monkey. Give me it to me.
She just like heard her
Skin's
toy.
so fat.
She's looking at her and
Skin's so wide. You're such a wide load.
in the way.
I need to take you out. Mine.
Yes, in the way.
Give me that.
Get it around.
Give me that.
See her.
I hear something.
That.
Here she is.
Give me the
In
monkey.
real time, right there.
Give me that monkey.
Give me
Give it
that
to
monkey
me.
with your monkey.
Give it to me.
My pretty girl.
Hold on with her mouth.
I tell her
Give
every
it to
day
me.
we're gonna go to the
Give
park
me
and all
the
kinds of
monkey.
things. So she
Give it to
keeps her positive energy,
go.
you know.
Like a good girl.
You can see that bugle in her face.
Yeah.
Right.
She got a
That's your
like
monkey.
small
Can I have it?
face, like small
Can
head, but her neck is
Can I
big.
have it?
Yeah, she's got that Rottweiler neck.
Thank you. You
Very
share,
tough
don't
neck.
you? You share with
Very
mom.
strong.
You're such a good
Cups her neck.
girl. You're such a good girl. She's so cute. Girl love her. Girl love her.
She likes to suckle on blankets too. That's hilarious, isn't it?
Mine would do that to my pillows. They get all wet, and I go to lay down, and all of a sudden it's like, why is my pillow wet? Oh, my dog.
Yeah. Dog was suckling on it.
Like, God damn it, dog! I don't like wet pillows.
Where'd Cajun go? He said hello, and then he said, "Hi, beautiful cat." And he talked about my cat because that's the picture that comes up when you're. And then Jessica, do you remember her?
I got bad memory these days. I had that the other day at the family. One of my 2 family reunions I'm having this year. And people going, "Do you remember me?"
Still here. Cajun's still here. Come on up, Cajun. Come on up. You haven't been on a live in a while. Come on up. Come on. Oh, come on up. Let's all hang out and chat and look at old videos. Like you guys can help me pick what videos you're listening kind of in and out. Okay.
Oh, people love animal videos, I swear.
Well, I don't have too many animal ones. Like I didn't have too many like videos of her, I don't think.
I think I have joked that animal videos, put an animal in your video, it will equal views.
I know, but I never did anything just for views. I mean, my animals were always around me when I'm doing stuff, but I didn't like, just like you do it for clout or whatever, right? Oh, here's my kitten, so she can come say hi in real time.
I have a joke, but it's kind of a true thing. If I start watching anime videos, particularly cat ones, forget about talking to me. I'll get lost in watching them for hours. I'll lose track of time. You're going, I need to do something. I'll be like, oh, I'm busy. Oh, look at the little kitty, and all that stuff.
Oh, here's another one of doggy. Okay, here's another one. This one's actually 4 minutes. Okay, so we went for a walk that day. Let me show you that one. Let's look at that one. It's all about Shelby right now. So my mind is all like on her videos, I guess, because
That works.
I have to be focused on her. So it's
How long have you had her?
I think she's about 6 years old. So yeah, she's about 6.
Make a little video about taking Shelby out today. So I do have to record in case my ex-boyfriend's friend.
Oh yeah, that day.
Me again. He said it might be the other day. That's how people.
Okay, so that's gone. I don't want to really remember that shit.
Oh, it's a little chilly, but it's mild.
All right, so we passed for that stuff.
I'm not wearing a sweater, so it's mild.
Does she like the snow?
She likes the snow.
Oh yeah. She doesn't like
frosty.
She doesn't like the rain or the thunderstorm. Oh, she hates the thunderstorm.
You won't record that.
Okay, yeah, I know. I was all like in the snow and stuff. I'm not even trying to like look at the snow yet because I don't want it to come yet. I know it's coming too soon.
All right, gotta go pee pee too. Oh no. Oh, don't you just love it when dogs go around and post? And
yeah, they wrap. Oh, don't you just love that?
Oh lordy, do that too many. Then if they get really tangled up, you gotta fight getting everything untangled. And it's just like, how did you do this?
Yeah. Like, this is a while back because, like, this is one of the oldest videos, too, because my hair was really long there, and I've already chopped it all the way off up to here, right? And it's grown back now, so it's, like, getting long again.
Do you have a dog park?
We actually do now. Yeah, this year. Just, like, the last couple months, they put it there, and then we went there, and I think we overdid it with Shelby. That's what I think happened, is I did too much at once with her.
I think I'm gonna make bread today.
Because she's been hermit for too long, right?
But did you have my recipe? I'm freezing, guys. I'm freezing. There's only a little bit of snow.
I know my mom's dog doesn't like snow, but mine, she likes going outside so much she doesn't care if it's hot or freezing.
Oh, like Shelby's last 2 days, she's been wanting to go outside, like out in the hallway and see what's going on. So like she'll look at the door and I open the door and I let her see the hallway. You know, she's missing outside. I know she is.
Trying to see who's on the street.
I wish I could have somebody to help me take her outside, like on it, like you know, put her in like a sheet and then carry her outside and let her be outside for a bit on the grass. That'd be nice.
Hey, Hubs.
Oh, House is there. Welcome in. We are just reminiscing about old videos on this channel.
It's the doggy hour.
Yeah, right now we're focused on doggy videos. Like, I guess when I started going out for walks again, and this is why she's in the situation she is, because I had fear of going outside. There was people that were really bad in my area. And harassing me and stuff. So yeah.
That's not cool.
It's done. It's over. It's gone. They're done with that. All that's gone. So I don't want to.
Should be able to not only feel safe in your home, but to feel safe in the area around it.
Yeah, that was really. I had a lot of anxiety about it, and I got through it. And this person's not in the building anymore. So, and they should have never been in the building to begin with. But
my dad used to do apartment complex maintenance, and they had this one woman. She called. I guess the story I got to is she called in the office one day. You guys do everything? Yeah. Come do my laundry.
Wow.
I think they mean maintenance-wise, not like they're gonna come do your laundry.
Oh, somebody came in and just unsubscribed. I had 386, and now I have 385. So somebody,
I think because I lost a couple of subs myself, but I've also YouTube took some of my subscriptions away recently. The people I knew I was sub to, so maybe they might not have been active on your
well,
channel.
that's
They
what I
really,
mean. If people have
yeah.
not been active on your channel for a while, and my title says, like old friends, like reminiscing, and welcome to my channel. Come see.
I'm gonna have to watch some of the videos on your channels and leave comments on them so that my subscriptions stick.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to do. I've got to remember to do that.
I know that we do that every once in a while because we do ourselves as a YouTuber. We still have a lot of subscriptions that we watch, a lot of people that we watch. But there's a time when we go through a time when we don't really watch anybody or anything. We just kind of hermit ourselves, and we have to go through our own things and not have any other influences. So
Well, these were channels I was watching, but I was forgetting to leave comments on. So I guess I decided to take it away, those subscriptions away. So I need to either make sure I stay sub to you by watching some of your videos and leaving comments.
well, thank you. Oh, here's one that she was playing with me. Oh, let me share it first.
I'm all dressed up and looking good. It's because I had to take care of some watermelon that was left in a fridge at some place that was no good. And not only did it have like white stuff on it, it would start to liquefy. And when I went to move it, the liquid got all over me. So that smell made me have to take a shower to get that smell off me. I'm sitting there all of a sudden, it's like, boom, I got this liquidy bad watermelon juice on me. It's like, that's disgusting.
I don't know where JB is. Like JB is like always
know.
wanting to chat with me. And where's he at? Where's he at? Where's JB at? And where's Will at? Mr. Will.
You're right. I do normally see JB in your chats.
And also Trish. I did send Trish a message. Trishy, come on in. So here, let's share this video here. Oh, this is of me dancing with my dog in the house, and then I like hit stuff. Hit stuff.
Yeah, I try to support people. I know it's hard to support a lot of people, but I try to show the support.
Me too. I do, and I do notice the people that come into my chat. I do notice them more. You know what I'm saying? Like I do.
Yeah, but I think that they because they may need to leave comments on your videos. And now every time I see Pink, I think about that Barbie movie.
I haven't seen that Barbie movie.
I haven't seen it yet. I was telling somebody, we live in a time where a movie about a toy and a movie about a nuclear bomb are the hottest movies out there right now. Wow, what an age we live in.
It's a playful age. A few years ago. It's one of the oldest videos.
Something you would never see me do. I gotta give it to you. Willing to dance on camera? I won't. I'll just do one of these. But I won't dance on video, so I gotta give it to you for willing to dance on camera.
Watch me hit something. It's like my bloopers. Some days I feel good, and I just think, yeah.
Got a catchy beat. I like the beat of the song.
But it was my career for like 6 years. So it's like you never. It's like riding a bike. You never forget. I wanted to actually start doing like aerobics videos, and that's why I started doing just like kind of little test videos to see if I had.
Have you done that? What do they call it? Zumba.
Zumba? I've watched those guys. Oh, I do.
Oh, I tried it before. One of my cousins was doing it. Like, let me try it. I think I almost killed myself. It's like, oh, she wants to play.
Yeah, I want her back to that.
A good diet, exercise.
Yeah.
Right off the lamp.
Yeah, I knocked everything off. It's so hilarious. I crack myself up sometimes.
Yeah, well, I'm sure if she gets a good diet, be able to see a vet, and some exercise, she'll be back to it.
Yeah.
They're always advertising for this stuff. Get this food, and your dog will be just like a puppy again.
Yeah. Like I have taken care of my dogs as much as I could, and I am doing what I can for her best I know.
Yeah,
Echo, brother, for sure. Good to see
yeah,
you.
yeah. Like I said, I'm always trying to help. I always try to. You will get to points where I'm watching multiple streams on the same night. So I like to say, if you don't see me in the chat of your stream, chances are I'm all in there. I'm just watching multiple streams.
I know Hobbs is always on. Hobbs is on a lot. So I don't catch all of his videos, but I do watch some of them and I don't always go. Like sometimes I'm cleaning or painting or something and I'll just put it on the background and listen, right? Like, you know what I mean? That's sometimes the
But
best
see,
way.
there's a reason why if I won't, if I'm watching multiple streams, why I won't leave a comment in the chat because I might leave a comment in the wrong stream,
Oh,
and
then you
that
just
and that
say, I
that
think I'm in the wrong chat.
that gets a. I think I've done that only once, so it gets a wee bit embarrassing. You're like, oh, no, didn't mean to say that. It was for somebody else.
I just did 2 collective readings today and it was just those are amazing. Like I did a life purpose reading today and I also did an angel reading and it just all these angels popped out and I'm just like this is a reading all on its own. And so I came on did that reading. I just did upload and it's a short video and I think everybody should go watch it because it's going to give you a lot of like clarity about things that you already know and that you're doing. And also, and then I was like, well, I want to see what is this career transition like, this life purpose is triggering you to have career change. I want to know what it is, right? So I was like curious. I'm like, okay, so I'm going to do the life purpose cards and see what this is about. Well, when I opened my deck of cards, the top card was the artist, and that is what comes out is like artistic endeavors and um and family and friends. So that was the life purpose. So I was like, that was what it was about for the collective. And
I actually came across some tarot cards in a bookstore of all places.
it's funny.
Not that long ago. I'm like, what was that? Barnes and Nobles, and I'm looking around. And all of a sudden, it's like, I just saw those on Amazon. I forget which ones they had, but they're at a bookstore. I'm like, wow, bookstores have everything.
I live in a small town, and when I first wanted to get my own tarot deck, and like again, I had one, but had some before, but I got rid of them, right? I was on a back and forth about it in my head for years. Okay, this has been going on for years in my head about tarot cards, and then people that it's so bad, blah, 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 and then I let them hear, and I let them like scare me about it, and then I just not do anything, and then and then anyways, so when I really was making that decision to really learn about them, educate myself about them, get my answers because I felt like everybody was lying to me, and I look at them in their face and I could see they're lying to me. I could totally like, it's like looking through a see-through thing and then somebody thinks that they're hiding behind it, right? It was like that. And I hated people lying right to my face and bluntly lying when I knew there was a lie. So I wanted the truth, and that's why I started doing tarot. And I wanted to learn it, so I learned it for a year. I went every day. I literally set myself a routine every day. I got up. I love tanning. So I haven't done it in a few years now, but I love tanning. I used to go outside every morning with my coffee, with my doobie, and go out there with my books and my tarot cards and some pens and stuff and a book to write on to remember things. I wrote down every card. I learned about every card in a year. I individually learned through the book what every card meant. I wrote it down. Once you write it down, that's how you learn, is when you actually write it down, talk about it, or whatever. That's when you actually learn about it. If you just read it, you're not going to remember all of that.
Oh, but here's a question: what sparked your interest in tarot cards?
Um, like I said, I've had a few relationships that just I felt like, the guys were just lying to me and eventually just lying to me, and I just like and I'm one of those people. I don't give up until I have my truth. I don't give up until I have my truth, even if it kills me, or if it almost killed me. You know what I mean? That's the stubborn side of me. My dad's side, my stubborn side. I don't give up until I know the truth. I need to know the truth because then I know it's my decision.
Would
You
you ever
know,
would you ever design your own deck if you could?
huh?
Would you ever design your own deck if you could? All the
My
images
deck.
and stuff.
Oh,
Yeah, if you
I
could
actually
design
have
your
a
own.
deck. I have a deck. I have things that I've channeled, things that I question, and I wrote them down on little cards. And I have a whole. Where is it? Oh, it's over there. But I have like a thick deck like this of my own. I've done a reading about my own cards before, and these were just things that were popping in my head, like messages that I was getting from people, or things that were going on. I tried to do the little crime thing for a minute, but so I made up some crime cards, too. But the crime cards are really just cards that can fit into other things in your life too. So I just left them in there too, but I stopped doing that. Stopped doing it.
Yeah, Hobbs.
Handling the
I
crimes.
told someone the other day, I'm not ready for Halloween. I think this year's Halloween's going to be hard.
Look, Halloween don't
But
get
now see,
along.
I had a Halloween buddy, which was my father, who died in 2011. Had he lived this month on August 7th, he would have been 70. And in November, him and my mom would have been married 50 years.
Well, you know what? I don't know. For me, myself, I don't like all the creepiness about Halloween because my brother died on Halloween. He died on the full moon and Halloween. And it's all, I know the witchcraft crap is like all about that and sacrificing and all that. And I think he was part of some kind of sacrifice and people that did this to him. And there's a long story. I want to get
Yeah.
into it one day with an interview with someone that can actually understand all that stuff, right? I want to do an interview about that.
I
But
had, because see, my dad had two holidays he really, really went crazy for: Halloween and Christmas. And oh, Lord, he went crazy for Christmas.
So Halloween for me, I don't celebrate. I'm not going to celebrate. I will celebrate the Day of the Dead. For me because I'm from Mexico, I will celebrate the Day of the Dead.
Dia de la Muerte. I'm probably
Yeah,
saying it
Dia
wrong.
de la Muerte. I will celebrate that because I do connect with my ancestors. I do connect with my loved ones, and I do connect with them every day. We don't, but it's
Do
nice to
you
have a
do what
special
they,
day.
okay? I mean, if I remember the phrase right, that little shrine thing they build with sugar skulls and stuff. Do you do one of those?
No, I just remember them. I talk to them. I do something in honor of them, like bake something, cook something that they loved. It's like inviting them their energy into your home by making something that they loved, whether it was food or whatever, right? That's how I want to celebrate it. And I want to celebrate the season more about what it really means to me. The season to me means my children, the one that's here and the one that's an angel. That's their birthday that month, October, and October 6th and 7th is like special days for me. Um, and October 30th is when my brother passed away, or 31st. I can't remember now, but October is really about celebrating the people that I love and being thankful
It's
of the people I still have in my life.
there's I want to say it's in New Orleans. It could be wrong, but there's some cultures where they don't get all sad about it. They play upbeat, jazzy music. They celebrate life, not like let's be down and depressed. Which I like that. The whole
I want to celebrate my family that are not here anymore either. Like I want to celebrate them too because they're not here physically, but they're still here spiritually. If we're spiritual beings, then they're still with us, and whenever they want to, right? So that's how I want to celebrate them. And then celebrate the living ones that want to be around me.
I
Celebrate with.
just got reminded that because I'm being haunted by my one cat, Doobie, who decided to put an appearance in the other day.
Hello, and
Hello.
JB, there you are. But let me just, before we continue, I'm going to answer Hobbs here for a minute, or just look at the messages, what he said. What's some of the your guys' favorite memories of Halloween. My favorite memories of Halloween is probably one of my last memories of my son going out. He was older then. He was like, what is he, 12? I think we went the last time we went out, and I went out with my ex sister-in-law. She kind of became like my little sister. But we went out, the three of us. We were all dressed up, and we all went out like as the three people, and we went out in Halloween, and we went asked for candy too. I went out.
I I
It was in my 30th.
remember my Halloween. We were when I was 14. We didn't dress up for Halloween, and we would go trick or treat. And someone goes, "What are you dressed as?" Teenagers, and they go, "God, that's scary."
It is. So JB, what's your favorite?
I'm sorry, you broke up there, JB. What's my what?
What's your favorite Halloween celebration since we're answering this question?
Yeah, no, I was getting ready to answer that. One year I went as a ninja, and I made the costume, and I wore a fucking jean jacket, and for some reason, jeans, but I did the bandana and the under the eye paint, and the armband, and I had a toy sword, and I was, believe it or not, I've never even said this on the internet. I don't think I'm a black belt in karate, in Shotokan karate, and so I was in. God, I was 12, so I was already in karate for 6 years, and so it was just a thing, and I made the costume, and I was a frickin' camouflage ninja with a jean jacket and jeans. That was pretty good.
So the other question was, okay, cool. What are some of the Day of the Dead's traditions? And you already got into it, so like I'll let you do it. That you talk about the
I'm
things that
trying
you
to remember. Well, I mean, I know I've seen them do the shrine. Was it? Is it the one that you have to make a meal and leave a dish for the dead, for the deceased loved ones? So it's been a long time.
yeah, you do honor them with like things that they loved, and kind of like I guess some of the people will go to their grave site and do it there. um even Canadians do it, like, if they're, some friends, like, I've in the past, like, I've heard them say, if their buddies have passed away or whatever, and they, like to party, whatever, so they would go to their grave site on their birthday or whatever, or certain days they would go there, and um pour a beer on their grave, and like can have them let them have their beer.
I used to say
And
the joke was, "It's for the homies." I used
It's
to say.
and on the warmer climate side of the southern border, and I know I'm just translating here. You don't have to listen to me. You can just use Google, but it's a very big holiday. And again, the translation is it's Dia de Muerte, right?
Yeah, it's the Day of the
Yeah.
Dead, yeah, in English, yeah.
We get sugar skulls, which I love sugar skulls. Which is
I don't
probably
like
why
skulls. I'm not a skull person. I'm more of a heart person. I
well,
don't know.
if you give it that sugar skull design paint job with all the little symbols and stuff, I probably like hearts too, because that's what I really like. It's when they do those designs.
So let's see some of my other old videos and see what else pops up in our conversation today, because today is all about like reminiscing about, like, past things, and how maybe we have, like, for me, I wanted to see how I have maybe improved in some of the things that I've, where's that go? Where did it go? Where did my other screen go? Oh, I just shut it right off. I have to go back to the channel, my channel, to see what the videos are. So yeah, this is my second channel. I can't believe I've been on here for 3 years.
Like I said, 3 years YouTube time's like 30 years human time.
So let's see the first live, or no, let's see um some of the, okay, so videos. We got the oldest to the most. So let's see most popular video. What was the most popular video? Oh, cleaning my kitchen vlog. And and a tour of my camper before it's done. It's still not done. This was 3 years ago. I did change the lock on it. I was excited about that. The river flowing as falling leaves. There's like another after a fall rain.
Don't take offense to this, because I'm an insecure person could actually take this comment as like an insult, but it's not. It's actually a compliment. I fucking remember the mobile video. I remember that specific video. I really do.
The mobile video.
Yeah, where you essentially, Christ, what, I think it was about 8 minutes. It was not a long video. It had to be under 10 minutes, and you went through your mobile home. You showed a lot of plants, and it was just kind of like a tour. I don't even know if we're talking about the same thing at this point.
No, it wouldn't have been my mobile home because there was never any plants in it.
Oh fuck. Okay, I'm thinking of.
But you might have seen like me showing like plants, like planting and oh, first 2 nights in car camping. Do you guys want to see that one?
Sure.
So I haven't been able to go camping or anything. That's 11 months ago.
Let's
I
do it.
I actually went camping. Where did I go camping there? I think that was second night. I was in Goddard. I stayed at Walmart. Okay.
Well, that can count as camping. There's some wildlife there at Walmart.
I stayed there, and it's only like 10 minutes away from where I live. And I actually had a really good sleep too. All right, let's share this screen.
If you've seen some of the pictures and stuff that goes on at Walmart with some of the people that go there, yeah, that can be camping. That's real wildlife.
we call them. It's a meme on the internet. We call them wall Martians. Wall Martians.
Hey, I have some nomad friends. One of them came in. Well, actually, Cajun came in. I don't know why Cajun. Oh yeah, Cajun was doing things. He's busy. A lot of my nomad friends are busy, I guess. Okay, let's watch this video.
To my beginning of my traveling. Hope you
So that
enjoyed these
that didn't
videos of
last
me
very long.
traveling. And let's start with the first one of the first 2 days of camping. God bless everyone. I hope you enjoy it.
Oh,
Oh,
good
yeah,
to see
don't
you
forget to
too,
subscribe.
Cajun. Oh, I thought that was a
I'm
new
going to
message.
show you how I got my car ready to go. So to close my windows, I put Velcro.
Oh, that's not very loud, is it? Let me make it.
No.
Hold on.
And
Let
I
me.
got the idea from this couple that I met at Walmart, and that was their first time camping too in their RV. They were just retired.
Yeah, Hobbs used to do that van life stuff.
Here I'm going to show you my bed setup and all that, and what I've got for food, and maybe what I've got in my trunk here as well.
What I got in my trunk?
Show you. Let's start seeing what I've got here.
Sorry.
So here I'm showing you what I've got, the windows, how I've got the windows set up and my car set up and ready to go. And also what I've got in my trunk and a little bit of food that I've got. And
I said trunk twice. What I have in my trunk, I said it twice.
We'll see how it goes for the next couple of nights.
I'll be right back. I think my
so
dog
I'm
wants
try it
in.
out first, not too far from home, and see how it goes. Oh yeah, hello, I waved at you in the window there. Did you see that? So here I got these little wood chips that I can cook with, and I got this little thing where I can put the pot right into it.
And
so
that actually works.
I will show you that here in a minute. So look at this. So I can put the pot right in there, and it would be great. Work great to cook if you had to in emergency, like to heat up some soup or something. And here I'm going to show you my bed again. Voila! Here's my bed, and here I am.
That wasn't very comfortable sideways in the car.
Adventure. I will see by the end of this video, you guys will have enjoyed it with me. And I'm also learning how to edit and add a voice to it. So here we go. We start off with some beautiful flowers.
That was a Tim Hortons drive-thru.
Tim Hortons. What is a trip without Tim Hortons? Look at them beautiful black-eyed Susies. And I just needed a coffee to start off my trip. heading towards Grand Bend right now. So
Oh yeah,
enjoy the ride with me. I'm going to put on some music here so you can enjoy the ride. And if there's anything interesting, I will tell you what it is. So enjoy the ride.
I have my
Jesus.
mango juice.
Enjoy with me.
I had lots of mango
Okay.
juice.
And Cheez It's one of the best
Day one
best snacks
Hold on,
begins.
let
ever
me
is a
pause
Cheez
it for a
It.
second. Let me pause it for a second. Let me pause it for a second. We can discuss for a sec.
You know, Cheez Its are one of the best snacks ever.
I think I did get some Cheez-Its there. What did Hub say?
Yeah, he used to do that. He used to do that van life stuff.
Several times, and activity is very therapeutic. I recommend it to everyone. It's so true. I like literally had better sleep in there, and I went to sleep on the right time. Like I have sleeping disorder. I feel like the only way that I will ever heal my sleeping disorder is go live in a van for a while, like do the van life stuff and travel. All right. Anybody
What's
else want to say something?
what's a little weird for me is I understand I have and I'm not making this all about me. This has to do with what you found in your car, in the vehicle. But I spend too much time on the internet. I get that, and I'm a conspiracy researcher through and through for 20 years. Everyone who knows me gets that. Anna knows that. But the one thing I got into a debate with today for a long time with people about, believe it or not, was Cheez-Its. And it comes up again. It's just weird. I notice these things. It's just weird. we were we were riffing about Cheez-Its. Fucking, that's all. It's not a big deal. I just noticed these things. Yeah.
I have something to say about cheeses too. My mom used to sit there and eat them while she was sewing, making dresses and stuff and shirts. She would sit there and have her little, hot cheesy, the crispy ones, the 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 good the real ones, not the soft fluffy ones, but like the original Cheez-Its, right?
The OG ones.
The ones with the
Yeah.
pepper, hot pepper and stuff. And anyways, and then
Yep.
have her beer with half clamato juice because she had bad kidneys. So the doctor told her that a beer a day was good for her. So, anyways, that's my part on the Cheez-Its.
I just gotta.
Well,
I got.
I hope all the dresses were orange or at least yellow.
Yeah.
No. Okay, back to the video.
Ordering some Timmy's. That took a minute.
A while ago, look how short it was right there. Let me turn it down a bit. It's a little loud.
Every day.
My hat I made that hat.
To Grand Bend, Thetford area. I'm going to go visit a friend of mine.
It's a little
Stay
big
there
for
for
my
the
head.
night,
For a
and
big
then we'll see on the next
Good
video
style.
to see where I am after that.
Yeah, it's
See
called
you
a
soon.
wedge hat.
Enjoy the music and enjoy the ride with me.
Believe it or not, that piece, that plastic piece.
Oh
That
yeah,
was
and if
one
you
thing I
want to,
did
you
not
can
put
try
away
to
for a
guess
long
what I'm
time.
saying, and if I remember what I was saying, then I'll tell you if you're right or wrong. LOL.
Anyways, I made that out of plastic.
Look at some more beautiful flowers, the purple ones. So I'm going to shut this off now, and I'm just going to put on some music and drive.
We're gonna dry it for a minute. Hollywood Highway. Whoop, whoop. There's like the river. I mean the river. The beach is on the right hand side.
Yes, but the video, it wasn't really that quick that I got there, but here we are going to be coming into Thetford here, and I'm
Bedford's
going
a
to be
small town.
showing you
We lived
guys
there before. My parents.
where I lived when I was like 16 years old. I'll show you my old house. It's a big yellow one when you see it. I'll record while I'm going by it.
I was showing you guys where I kind of was before. Oh, JB left. This is Thetford. It's like the smallest little town ever.
I used to hate small towns.
Here, I
I
want to
was
show
so much
you
of a
where I
big
used to
city
live.
guy.
Let me show you a little bit about
Now I'm
this
the other
little
way
town.
around. I love
Bedford,
small
just
towns
drive
and big
around a little
cities.
bit, show you the town.
Oh, he's back.
Hope you enjoy it.
Find that big cities like Seattle feel so claustrophobic.
Welcome back.
Sorry about that.
It's all right. We're in a small town of Thetford, Ontario. I want to see my friend. See my aunt. I don't know what this move is. I really don't. I do Time to be ruthless.
Oh yeah, Auntie Eva, I stopped in and you were not
Not
answering
wrong.
your door, so as soon as you lose.
As soon as you lose.
So now we're coming up to a spot where I met my friend, and the little story behind that is she didn't want to go to her dad's for a visit. So I told her she can come to my house. That was our story of how we met, me and her. This is
Do you
the
ever
place where we met. This
do you ever get tornadoes up there?
type of thing that was she was sitting at.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, right on the other side
So
of this
that building right there,
on the steps she was
that's
sitting
where I met
at.
my friend.
She was very
We,
young.
we
She was only
even,
like
even though it's a rarity, very big rarity, we even get them in Washington State.
We stayed friends ever since.
Yes. Yeah.
I think the last
I-
one was a few
Tornadoes
years
that have hit
ago.
here. Hold on. Let me pause this for a sec. So tornadoes, yes. 2 tornadoes. One was in Goderich, Ontario, and we can look up videos about that one too, about Goderich tornado. And then a year later, it happened in Leamington, which is about 3 hours from Goderich. And I left Goderich, Ontario, a year before the tornado hit. I had a feeling. I had a feeling, and everybody thought I was crazy. But I knew how to get out of there, and I wanted to get my family out of there, and I got me and my kids out of there, and that's about it. But the people I left behind, they were all safe through the tornado and whatever. But it did hit the courthouse.
And just so we're all in polite company, what's your name again, dude?
Echo.
Echo? Oh shit, you're Echo. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I'm Jason.
Yeah, but no, I think the last one we had in Washington State was a few years ago. It's more Western Washington, right before Christmas. It hit a small town.
Yeah.
And it was just like, oh, oof, all the times they hit.
Yeah, so you Patrick, right?
You know, well, my real name is Patrick, yeah.
Yeah. And his name is Jason, real name.
Hey, Jason.
And my real name is Anna.
Yeah, we've been on the stream before, so.
Yeah.
I've been through multiple weather systems minus a tornado, and after the earthquake, I don't know, 'cause I was near Seattle when that one hit 20 years ago. I never want to be through a tornado.
I mentioned.
Don't want to be through another earthquake either.
Yeah, no, fuck no. The reason I mentioned what I mentioned is I saw Anna's just the video of just right now, 10 seconds ago, going through that neighborhood, and I saw a lot of relatively flat ground. And I know that it's just a little camera or a camera phone and a little video, but for some reason, yeah, and for some reason I thought to myself, I go, because it was about a week ago that I watched the Manitoba EF5 Canada tornado.
Oof.
And that's just insane because it's the only one that's ever happened in Canada, at least recorded anyway. And it was just like a drill bit. And I don't even think there were any deaths. There were tons of thank God. There was tons of property damage, just whole entire houses lift up and thrown hundreds of feet. Just the craziest thing. And it's in fucking Canada. So you don't typically think, you think Tornado Alley or maybe Arkansas and Georgia in the US. You don't think Canada. So that's all. I saw that clip that Anna played there of that neighborhood, and I go, that looked just like that neighborhood, that freaking thing I just watched a week went through.
Well, a lot of the neighborhoods, especially small towns, they kind of look the same.
Yeah.
Well, that's true.
So I don't know. We're not going to watch this full movie. We're not going to watch all of this, but I think.
Trip is going to be on the same video, so.
Oh, so yeah. So I
Days
made the trip. So
camping, dry camping, car camping.
let's go fast forward a little bit.
Their promises, or maybe drown myself in something that is bottomless. Take me back to a place where I felt at home.
Okay.
Find whatever you got and try to be thankful.
Oh, I was going to my friends. Oh, that day, she had to go to.
Keep rocking out, and I hope you guys rock out with me and drive back with me.
That day.
Day one done. Made it through one night.
Oh, so that day, I literally, you guys, I don't know if any other nomad has ever done it, but I literally brushed my teeth with the juice.
Hey, if it works, it works.
With
Well, it's
what?
really
What do you mean with juice? Like Gatorade?
No, thick juice.
I don't get it.
Like I literally put some in my mouth, and then I just like I brushed my teeth, and then I spit it out.
What kind of what? That's what I'm missing. Maybe it's the audio. What kind of juice?
Mango juice.
Oh my god! Brush your teeth with sugar.
That's a new one.
Oh, it's better than my bad breath.
That's fair. That's weird. That's one of the,
I had, okay.
that's one of the funniest things I've heard in a while. That's weird.
It had no water. Like I didn't not think about picking up a bottle of water. It was only my first night, okay.
Did you wash your? Did you shower with a fucking Snickers bar instead of a bar of soap next?
No, I had baby wipes for that. Wipe out my sweat.
You could probably deal with a Snickers bar. It'd be an interesting sight
Oh my
to see.
God, I haven't laughed like this in a long time.
Or you could just play dumb. It said it was a bar.
No, but you know that you know that mango juice they have at the dollar store, that thick stuff. Yeah. Anyways, that what you saw on my seats at the beginning of the video. It was an experience, but then anyways, that was just the morning. Okay, so then I got to Goderich, and I went into Walmart, and I went and got some water and all that, and I brushed my teeth properly.
I'm waiting for National Geographic or one of those channels to do a video on the wildlife at Walmart.
So for the rest of the video, it's probably just driving. I can't remember, but I think it's just driving back to Goderich and not saying much because my mouth was still very pasty, like very, very phlegmy and stuff because that thick juice did not help. And my friend was gone to work, so I couldn't get into her house. Anyways, let's play the video again. Let's see what else I remember about this video.
And then you.
Okay.
Kaz knows I'm not a threat tonight because I'm on nothing but 5 hybrid. So indica and sativa gummies. I had 2 quick, and then I had 3 over a period of about an hour and a half. So I'm just nicely stoned. But when Cass makes me laugh, I'm telling you, it's real laughter because did you condition your hair with a stick of butter next?
No,
You,
I,
you
I,
fucking troll.
No. So you see, it's mayonnaise. According to that one guy, you're supposed to use mayonnaise. To what's his name? What's his name? Big Ed or whatever. Use mayonnaise. And there's video of it too. Of the guy who's on the reality show using mayonnaise. It's good for
Real
the hair.
tears. Real tears. Real tears. Full
You know,
grown man.
I could like send out a message to the universe like any other nomads. And what is some of the things that you may be embarrassed to say, but you would say it because I said some of the embarrassing things that how I've done while I was camping, and what is some of the things that you did or weren't prepared for when you first did it. That'd be cool to interesting to hear. But let me see if I say anything on the way. Let's listen to the radio. I mean, let's listen to the radio. Let's listen to the video for a minute.
Nice. Pretty cool, huh?
I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push
Too
forward.
little time, so you gotta live it up. That's right. Life is short.
I ain't gonna give up. Got too little
Yeah, you die when you give up.
Cause I'ma live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I don't mind.
Alright, we're arriving in Goderich, Ontario now. So this is
Sounds
my
like my voice is
second
pretty
night.
clear though.
First night ever staying at Walmart though.
Oh, maybe I already brushed my
I'm
teeth.
very excited to make videos now that I'm learning how to record my voice. I actually have
What?
a mic
Never-
that I figured out how to use it. Nobody
Oh,
helped me with it.
Oh, wait. Right there. Wait. I gotta pause it for a minute. I gotta pause it. Right. Oh,
It's a song called Hungry Eyes. It's such a beautiful song.
uh,
I'm going to show you a tour of
What?
the beach right now. So
What did you brush your teeth with that morning? Yellow mustard or blackberry jam?
no, we're going back to tornadoes. Okay. So do you see all this right here? Do you see where I'm
Yes.
pointing my mouse? Whatever, right there.
Yes.
That's the courthouse that got all like torn out, and they have all new stuff there now, like all new trees and stuff like that now. But yeah, let's move on.
help me with it.
Or do they do some of the like they redid the neighborhood? They put new trees in and stuff.
Well,
New
okay,
I'm going to
so
show
let
you
me-
a
landscaping.
tour of the beach right now.
Let me explain. The courthouse is like a octagon. It's like an octagon. Okay, like a nickel. I mean,
I know what they are.
Okay.
I'm a government researcher. I know what the symbols and the shapes are.
okay.
I'm
Yeah,
surprised it's not a hexagon, but anyway.
it's an octagon, and if you look up Goderich, Ontario courthouse, whatever, or the from above, like look, it's pretty cool. Like all the streets spider out from the middle of the courthouse. That's the main, and that's where the tornado hit. It came up by the river, by the lake. It traveled uphill, uphill, and then went up to the square. Like they call it the square, but it's not a square. They call it. I don't know why they do that. It stuck with me because I've been here since a teenager. So like, that's what people have always called it. And we always used to say people are so bored around here. They used to drive like teenagers. They would go drive around the octagon. They would drive around the courthouse. That's what they do for fun. Just drive around in circle until you get dizzy.
Okay, that's a lot of boredom to do that for fun.
Yeah, so this is what I'm doing right now is driving around.
So
That's one step up from watching paint dry.
This is the square or whatever they call it. But it also has it spiders off like spiders. That's how all the streets work.
Are you guys going to be on for another 5 minutes? Can I go grab a little because I can't keep smoking in this particular section.
Okay, so anyways, right here, you're fine to smoke. I'm smoking too, but see over
No,
here.
I mean I'm gonna leave because I want to keep everything set up because I got everything charging and all that shit.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna step outside. I'll be back.
But this is the beach going down to the beach here. I do have other videos of the beach, but this is like where the tornado came up.
I
Here.
will always remember 7th grade being a few blocks. My school was a few blocks from the beach, and you'd be there on a nice day in class, and all you can think about was the beach. Instead of doing schoolwork, you wanted to be at the beach.
Yeah, the beach is pretty beautiful there. But now since all that happened there, they have redone a lot of the things at the beach too because everything got destroyed there too. So now we have workout equipment and everything at the beach, but they paid parking now.
Is it like Muscle Beach in California, where everyone can just sit there and go and work out and get all buff and shit?
Yeah, there's like literally workout equipment aside on the side, like on outside along the way. There's a walk. There's like a walk way
Oh no,
by
because
the.
in California they have Muscle Beach, which is just like a little outdoor like gym fitness area where you can go and work out for everybody. You see all these buff guys and women.
Oh yeah, see the flag? It says Canada. Yeah, so that's the salt mine there to the right. The salt mine. Everything got like. And see how the
That
big
is
come
that
in?
is that is beautiful scenery.
Yeah, the beach is beautiful. I used to love going. I still go there, and that's where I pick a lot of my rocks, like my cool rocks and my gemstones and stuff that I pick from there. Oh, my gem, whatever.
It's been a long time since I've been to a beach. I miss it.
I I haven't been to the beach for a while because I got charged $50 for parking and not paying for parking, but there was no meter or anything, no sign, no meter. So I'm going to fight that shit because
Oh,
I was a resident of that town for a long time.
if they're gonna be, if you're gonna have to pay, they need to put something there so you know you got to pay where you can pay.
Yeah, they do it however they want it, and then you expect you to know where and how. And I'm not paying $50. Put me in jail for a night. I don't care. I'll go meet some new friends. I've never been in jail, but if I went to jail, I just make some friends.
There you go. You find some kooky old lady who made some magic brownies and got in trouble.
Yeah, the people that should never have been in jail. That's the people I'll meet for petty crimes that weren't even crimes.
Well, that's how it works. Commit an actual crime, you get to walk free. Commit a not a crime, you get time.
Yeah, it's usually wrong is right and right is wrong. It's like how it's been for a while. People are messed up. The whole system is messed up.
It's beyond messed up at this point.
Yeah. So yeah, it was the second night of camping out in my car, and I tried it out, and I need something bigger though. Like I want something bigger than that. So they have this is like see how they have like there's like a couple different areas of the beach. This is one of
You
the areas.
too, Will. That
Yeah. So
scenery is so beautiful.
thank you. And then when you go to the very end, which I'm gonna go, and then we all to the very end, and then we turn around. But when I get to the very end and you keep going, there's a dog place where you can take your dog and you can just let them free too. But we have now a dog park in our town too, here in Clinton, where I live now. So that other town where I came from, that was the first town that we moved to, like from Leamington area, we moved there. And then my mom moved us to Goderich. We went to the shelter and then we ended up in Clinton. That's, where I went. I went back to where it started, where my aunt lives and my friend lives, and then went to Goderich, where we went to the shelter after my mom left my dad, and that's where our life started. And then we ended up getting a place in Clinton, like a low income house at the time. Yeah, and they even got like pictures of like the beach and stuff there.
I spent a good part of my life in Virginia Beach, Virginia, and fun time. I miss it sometimes.
I love the beach. Beach is my favorite time. Summer is my favorite time of year, and I love the beach. And I would love to do beach camping. That would be awesome. Like be able to just drive up to a beach and just camp right at the beach. But they not allow that. Yeah,
I think I get the love of water from my dad because he was a sailor and I used to love
see all the
watching
green
the water.
past that. See, the water keeps going, but the green, and you keep on. There's like a walkway, and then you pass the water treatment bed or whatever. But you can go way down there with your dogs.
That's actually cool.
We used to when I lived in Goderich, and I had with my ex there, and we had like 3 dogs. We used to go to the beach, take the dogs to the beach. 3 chows, 3 chows.
Shut the chow chow.
Yeah, and they're cute dogs. So yeah, this is just driving back, and I think I don't know. Did I record? Let me see if I recorded the night of there. Let me see if I did or not. I'm gonna fast forward it because we're not gonna watch the whole video because it's too boring to do that. Okay, so the beach. Okay, so you see a little bit more of the beach. Can you guys still see it?
Yeah.
Okay, it's just smaller now, eh?
You mean 15 minutes of watching your elbow is boring?
My elbow. You're watching my elbow. How?
And I just say shit. Whatever.
I know. What's over here? Oh yeah, I'll turn it up for a little bit here.
I'm just waiting for my friend's daughter to get ready and take her to the beach.
Oh, that was the day I went and picked up my friend's daughter and
Get some sunshine. Just
my
getting
single
ready.
dad friend.
I'm waiting for her. I should move this stuff here so she has somewhere to sit. All right, I'll keep you guys updated. We'll maybe make some video at the beach. What do you guys think?
I kept, I keep people private because they don't want to be on video. Like,
The pretty rocks. LOL.
go to the video.
I don't know why I say LOL. This place. And then
All right. I don't know, kind of a sad song I got playing there. I can improve on that.
got my horse.
Oh,
Little
this was my second
chilly.
night.
I got lots of blankets in the car.
Getting ready
We're
for
warm.
bed. That's what I was doing there.
I just want to go over there and Wi-Fi with you guys for a little bit.
Oh, I went live. Remember that? I don't know if you guys remember that.
I don't know.
Do
Those
do
people, I don't
do you
know.
guys mind if I make a pretty, I think, really good comment on such an innocuous video?
Sleep.
I think you
Go
did
off
this video
the
before.
things. We went to the beach today. I actually got some sun. I got some sun today. Yeah.
That was my first 2 nights as a nomad.
So this is the interesting and fun side.
Yeah, I remember how I
Rather than
felt.
right here
It was
because
awesome.
it's right there. So it's like a lot of the
Oh, there was a
trees.
balloon, I think.
Those people got fancy outfit over there.
Oh yeah, there was other nomads out there.
Fancy outfit. I'm not too far from home. Only about 15 minutes away from home. No, last night I was an hour and something away from home. And then I came back closer to home because I feel my dog and she misses me already. I know she's probably missing me. Oh, it's Tim Hortons already closed.
Yeah, Tim Hortons was closed.
They already closed.
So I ended up going to Walmart and getting
Closing
more
time.
food. No, I'm just kidding.
I wanted one more coffee. Oh, I should have gone sooner. They already closed, and so only I guess I'll just have to stick with other things. Maybe I'll see convenience. Oh, McDonald's has coffee.
Ooh, McDonald's coffee. Ugh.
Because I didn't.
Some people prefer it over Tim Hortons. I don't really like Tim Hortons
Then
coffee.
I'd have to
I
make
like
a fire.
That's my favorite.
Make a fire and heat up water. And then bring
I'm
sugar.
not a fan of anything from McPukes.
Actually, you know what? Sometimes I like to go have a Big Mac. I mean, Big Mac
I
hardtack.
should have went a little sooner.
I have a ritual.
Oh,
But Wi-Fi should still work.
Go ahead.
You were saying you had a ritual.
Yeah, but you go first.
I wanted to hear what it was.
It's a horrible ritual. I have McDonald's four times a year. I have it once per season, and what I get is what I get. Usually, one of them is a Big Mac. Usually, one of them is a fillet of fish. Oh, I'm sure Anna wants to make out with me after her thinking about me fucking downing a fillet of fish. Usually, one of them is a quarter pounder, and usually one of them is just a large fries with extra McDonald's ketchup. So I have McDonald's 4 times a year. And it's weird that I have that ritual, but I've had it since I've been a fucking teenager. So I don't even know why, but that's how mind control works, I guess.
I have ate so much McDonald's I can't eat no more. It just I had a friend went in and he got them mad one time because he goes, I want 100 hamburgers. They made them and they bitched us out the whole time. You're supposed to call an order like this in.
Let's respond to the comment. Will is here. Welcome, Will. Welcome. Come on up. Come on up. And he says hi to everybody. Sorry. Oh, he can't stay. I have
Hey, Gula. Hey, Will.
I gotta go grab a water, so I'll be right back.
But yeah, it's
I'm nice, JB tonight.
We were talking about McDonald's. Okay, so McDonald's. I used to take my kids once a month to McDonald's or some other fast food. It didn't always McDonald's, but once a month they got fast food, and that was our rule. And it was mostly because we can't. Well, it wasn't just that we could only afford it, but I mean, I didn't want them to be like addicted to it. I wanted them to have like wholesome food and food that I made and was healthier for them. I would sneak in vegetables and they wouldn't even know it. Like I would sneak in like cauliflower and with their mashed potatoes and they would never even know.
Am I still here?
Yeah.
Spinach is one of the easiest things to sneak into other food. Oh my god, you could put spinach into fucking mashed potatoes. People would never know if you do it right.
Look what I have here. Yeah, I don't know if it's too close. Is it too close? This is a smoothie. This is a green smoothie. It is Green Machine. It says smoothie, source of vitamin C, A, C, and whatever else. But it has spinach, and it has apple and kiwi.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so that looks pretty interesting. I haven't tried it yet.
When I was at my previous career, which was the best 5 years of my life, I'm not going to go down that rabbit hole here, but the business behind us in the little business complex kept rotating. It was a cupcake shop. It was a fucking ice cream place. It was all kinds of things. And what ended up happening was I took half of it to make our laboratory, and the other half became a juicer place. So they would have these drinks. I hope they're still open. I haven't been down there in years, but you pay about $9, but you get kale, you get carrot, you get mango, you get like every spinach, spirulina, like all that stuff. Blueberry juice. Yeah. And they were really, really good. And they had sandwiches too. So I hope they're still there. But that same devil landlord owned that whole entire business complex. So, hey, that's the modern world. But I've had some of the smoothies that you're talking about. They're really, really good.
I make my own. I usually make my own. So what I saw in a video one time is this guy, he's living his life the healthiest way that anybody could ever live their life. And he did everything, like he started his morning with like all these different fruits and he would chop them up and he made himself this fruit, whatever drink, and also like just the fruit salad. And it was It was just amazing what all there. And it was obviously a tropical place because they had all these tropical beautiful fruits.
Like peaches and watermelon and mango and shit.
Oh, peaches not. Peaches can grow a lot of places, but I mean, you like mango, yes, like mango and apricots and those.
I know you said tropical. I realized it was dumb what I said when I said
Well,
it.
peaches are kind of tropical, but they do grow in like colder climates like Mexico, like Chihuahua, where I lived. We did have peaches there. We did have apricots there, but we never had mangoes there. Never had mangoes.
Or even the state of Georgia. Cass is so sweet, she gotta be a Georgia peach. You know what I mean? Like people say that in hip hop songs.
Church of Feet. You must have been listening. I think you listened to what's his name? Church.
Ryan Churchill.
Yeah.
Not a fan. Not a fan. Believe it or not.
Ryan
Yeah.
has been through crap. I mean, that's what happens when you become famous. And
I don't know what but also here's like I'm kind of like what snobby people who have money are, because I am not one of those and I don't have money.
Yeah,
But
Ryan.
I'm kind of like what snobby people are back when I guess I had a little bit. I'm kind of like they are with sushi. When I eat just Ryan Upchurch, I just don't like them. It's like I'm not eating it. You know what I mean?
Well,
Like,
sometimes you
that's
gotta teach people how
not
to take
for
care
me.
of themselves. We can't just take care of them. We have to teach them how to take care of themselves. It's like you can bring somebody a bucket full of fish, but once they're done, they're done. But you can also teach somebody how to fish, and that would be better, right?
I honestly don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. I just don't like his music. So
No, but
it's,
yeah,
yeah,
no,
it's
but
one of
like
those things.
words that people say like that, like you can teach a
But
man.
but
You can,
but
no,
a
you
little teach him. Go ahead.
no, you can lead a horse. Let's use that one. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't force it to drink, right?
Correct. Yeah, I learned the hard way. I assume you probably did too.
Welcome back, Echo.
Yeah.
Hey, Echo.
I can only stay for a little bit longer because I have to get ready for a live stream at 9, so I want to get a little food and rest. So I'll stay for a little bit longer.
Okay, yeah, let's see what other videos that are interesting. I'm not gonna watch this one anymore. Stop sharing this one. We're gonna go see what else we have to share.
And if I just may bolster the argument that's happening here, those two things, food and rest, are actually very, very important. So I totally endorse your decision to do that.
Yeah, I've been
It's kind
such
of
a busy.
more important than anything else.
Yeah, I've been so busy with dealing with some helping with an event coming up in a couple of weeks that I've been low on energy already, and I got to last for another 2 weeks.
Until what?
Oh,
A local Labor Day festival.
Oh, cool.
They call it the Harvest Festival, and so I gotta. I'm what I call myself a grunt, and what I mean by
Are you
grunt,
Are you Greek? Are you a Greek guy?
No, see, I call myself a grunt. What I mean by grunt is when you ask me to do something, I usually make a grunting sound.
Yeah, I'm a grunt too. Well, no, I wouldn't say that.
It's just like can you do something? So I'm supposed to be working at the thing, and
Why would you do that though? That's counterproductive to your potential growth.
they need somebody to help, and it looks like
instead of asking Libras, a lot of times they will just like when they get frustrated or whatever. They'll.
I'm the one that people have had to learn the hard way. In the morning, my body wakes up. This doesn't wake up. So when someone goes, "How you doing today?"
Oh, you want to know me in the morning? If I get like texts in the morning that are like, "Oh, you got to do this now," and blah 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 blah, I either throw the phone on the bed and forget about it, and then don't even answer them back for a while, because it pisses me off when people like are demanding first thing in the morning something. It's like my landlady this morning. She's like, "Oh, can you take out that?" I woke up and she's like, "Oh, can you take out the bed frame and stuff that you put in the hallway because it was raining yesterday?" And she told me to take it out the next day, right? And I needed help, right? And I'm just like, right now, I just woke up. I'm gonna take care of me and my dog first. I'm gonna have coffee first, and then I'm gonna do it, right? I can't do it right now. I just woke up. And this was like in the afternoon, yes, but I just woke up. It's just morning right now. So I need to be left alone for a little while, especially if I
The
had
the easier answer for cats would be to just go, you know what? It's fucking 6:22 a.m. I'm slapping this phone down and answering this at 8.
No, it's just like when people really like demand my attention first thing in the morning, it really bothers me and I can freak out. I can lose my shit because I need to wake up. I need to wake my brain up because I feel like you can be manipulated if you don't allow yourself to wake up first.
Yeah.
Like, it's easier to manipulate you. And it pisses me off when people like try to get me first thing. It's like they try to catch me off guard. I always feel like that. I may not be like that, but that's how I feel.
I don't know how it.
It can
Or
take
Go
a
ahead.
while. It can take a while for the brain sometimes to warm up in the morning.
Yes, mine
But
especially.
some people just like, oh, you're awake. It's like, this is awake. This isn't.
Yeah, it's like when my dog feels fine, like if she saw me stirring in the bed, she thinks I'm awake.
All right, that's what this one does. Oh, he's awake.
The two things I am truly wholly 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 or EY addicted to and are necessary for me to survive are not cigarettes, not alcohol, not marijuana, but
Coffee?
the internet
Oh.
and a vehicle.
Oh, a vehicle
that's-
is very important to me. I have to
It's
have a
kinda,
vehicle. No.
yeah. That's it. It's just interesting when you think about all the shit that people are going through. Break it down to its base elements. Yeah.
Like when I was homeless with my kids, like at least I had my vehicle still. You know what I mean? I still have my own where I could feel safe inside of there. And that's kind of like stems from childhood too, because my dad was a mechanic and he had lots of cars. So if 5 of us kids or whatever are fighting, and we all didn't get along, we can go hide in the vehicles and lock the car and like be safe, right, from each other. Like children being left with children when you were young, right? Like when parents had to go to the city and go.
Yeah, especially when it's 98 degrees outside.
No,
What are you saying?
We were left at home as very young children, like we were maybe 9 years old, the oldest, maybe 8. And we were supposed to watch everybody and nobody got along. And so they would be like me. I would go sit in the car and lock the car door and listen to the car songs, like listen to the music because the batteries were in it still. If
So
the car still had a battery in it, I'd be listening to the music.
I'm not trying to hijack your story, but if I were to sum this up, it was kids raising kids, right?
Well, no, but our parents had no choice but to leave us when they had to go to the city, and they had to like hitchhike. My dad was a mechanic, but we never had a working vehicle because he wanted to make his perfect, right? So it never got done. He was a Taurus, okay? Do you
I'm
understand?
not judging anyone. I'm just
No, but it's
this
like
fucking fascinating. And I like you. So
like Tauruses do procrastinate. My dad was one of the biggest procrastinator, like when it comes to his own shit, like taking care of everybody else or everything else, but not his own vehicles. Like he was a mechanic. He could have just got one vehicle going, but no, he just like kind of put the Band-Aid on his vehicles and worked on everybody else's for money though, because had to support his family, right? So when
isn't that it? Go ahead.
when they did go buy like the foods that we didn't grow or whatever, or have meat and all that we had ourselves, but like flour and stuff like that, you'd go to the city and buy that sugar and flour. We didn't make our own sugar and our own flour. Like we weren't that high tech pioneers, but we did butcher our own meat and stuff. We didn't grow our own rice or anything either. We always bought that. So they would go to the city and stock up for the stuff that was necessary to survive. So they would leave us at home. What else are you going to do?
From Boston, Mass, I have never, and I'm pretty damn isolated right now, but I used to meet a lot of people, especially in the music industry and through restaurants and just being social and blah, blah, blah. I have never met this. I can't believe you said you've never grown your own rice. I don't know anyone who's ever grown their own rice except for giant fields in like fucking China or other places in the US I've never been to. I don't know a single person who's like, yeah, check out my backyard. My rice crop is something Cass wants to fucking suck down. Like it doesn't exist on that level.
We grew corn and we grew like other things, beans and corn and
Oh,
sunflower,
that's awesome. Hell yeah.
sunflower seeds and all that, right? So potatoes,
What kind of beans?
like pinto beans, like where you
Pinto.
pinto or Roma beans. We like literally grow those. Also green beans and stuff, but like the literally hard beans, we would grow them. And then we'd have to deshell them all. Like that was our kids' job. That was always the kids' job, is like, help with the harvest. We had to help with the harvest to be able to get. We were always reminded of like the three little pigs or whatever.
Well, I gotta go, so I gotta get some rest and get some food. I gotta be on a stream in
All right.
an hour. So take care, everyone. Take care. Good to see you again, JB.
See you in the next one.
Nice to see you. Thank you for coming.
Well,
And
congratulations on 3 years.
I'll pop in your chat if I don't stay on too much longer.
Okay, take care.
All right, thank you. Now it's you and me. And Will, where did Will go? What did Will say? He had to go sleep. Oh, he had to go sleep.
I don't know, but you can do whatever you want.
No,
I'd love to stay on another.
Well, I don't
Pick
know.
your brain about a couple more things.
Well, talk about. Let me share this. Like this is what I literally need to do, and I just saw this video. Oh,
Thank
Richard is here. Hi, my laws of 3 rice patties and grows their own. Oh, wow. Oh, well, come up if you want. Come on up and talk if you want. I just thinking about like food, right? Like Echo is going to go get some food and I need to get food, but I wanted to show you this video that just showed up that I'm going to share.
Yeah, and all I was trying to say earlier is things like learning how to grow rice and things like learning how to grow potatoes and stuff, starch, stuff that makes up the majority of our diet. Should it make up the majority of our diet? I don't know. I prefer the idea of fresh meat and fish and a lot of vegetables. That's what I do, even though I don't make any money. But I'm still afforded that quote unquote luxury of keeping myself kind of on a diet. Like the most, I don't know if Anna likes couscous, but the only starch I really try to use is couscous. I use it almost every day.
If I sent you something, and I don't think my family eats it, but I literally got a bag of couscous. I've never seen it before, and I don't know. I don't know if I will try it or not.
See, I'm a fucking psychic too.
See you. What did he say? Oh, their own rice in Kansas. Troy S.
I've been eating freaking couscous, and I do it the same way almost every time. I do because it cooks way quicker than rice. It cooks in about a fucking minute. It's amazing, and it's not a fast food. It's really, really good. So what I like to do is I put some butter in it, salt, pepper, of course, some lemon juice, lemon zest, and some cumin, and some chili powder, and whatever else you want. And from there, it's just like, wow, that's my side dish. Boom, done. In fucking 2 fucking seconds.
Is it good? Like, it's very small stuff. Cousins is, cautious is couscous. Couscous is awesome. Well,
cautious is the shot in the arm. Couscous is the food we're talking.
I'm gonna have to record it so you guys can all see me trying it, because I don't know, maybe I'll be like Kenny. I sent him a message too. Where's Kenny tonight? But
that is weird. You got a bag of couscous, and I started randomly talking about it. But there's no way that you and I could have known that. That's weird.
No, people have telepathic communication all the time. I
Well,
like
I
salmon,
would call this one a coincidence, but
couscous.
yeah.
Oh, I'm allergic to salmon. I'm actually allergic to salmon. When I was a kid, my tongue swelled up and I almost swallowed my tongue.
Anna is allergic to salmon?
Hmm.
Wow, interesting. I go back and forth on salmon. Sometimes I love it, sometimes I can't eat it. So
Well,
I don't know why that is.
this was sardine. Like it was like in a can. It was like the big oval cans. The big
No, I don't. No,
the
I've
oval.
never had canned salmon ever.
They had,
I haven't gone that down
they
the
had those in Mexico.
drain yet.
And they had those in Mexico. They're big. They're like big like this. Oval. They're like an oval fish. Not oval fish, but there's an oval can that they come in. Let me see if I'm not gonna look it up.
No, I can see. You're good.
No, I mean looking it up. But anyways, sharing this video here is I literally got a ham too from the food bank. The Huron distribution of food that comes to our town with a big truck, and they unload baskets of food for people. And so we got a nice ham, and I put it in the fridge. And like literally, I just seen a video that I'm going to share now is of ham that I cooked before. So let me
So
see.
you got a, is it a bone-in or a
Okay,
boneless
go ahead.
ham?
It's one of those like pre-cooked already. For breakfast. Awesome. Enjoy your breakfast. Yeah, I'm just gonna make ham and stuff. We're gonna have an early dinner. So lunch. Thank you. Today. We're gonna have a lunch today. So hot Richard, cut some potatoes and some carrots. Oh my God.
That's about 8 fucking meals if you do it right.
Potatoes and carrots. Thank you for popping in. Look at how I used to just wear my house coat. I stopped doing that. Well, these are pretty big potatoes, so it's not going to take that long to cut them and then. So there's that ham. I gotta go make right now. I just peeled the knife. I got 5 likes for that. What the? I have peeled potatoes for so many years that I don't cut off. I guess it's probably because I'm wearing. Okay, I'm gonna stop sharing it. Because it's probably because.
It wasn't. You go first.
It's still playing, even though I stopped sharing it.
I started laughing because I didn't realize that I thought it was going to be a good idea. I really did. I thought it was going to be a good idea. While you figure out your situation, I'll just take up the time with my nonsense. I thought it was going to be a good idea to grow up my hair. And then I just saw myself in the video, and I look like a fucking woman.
No, you look like a papa.
I'm going to shave my head. Fuck this crap. The barbers are open tomorrow. That's good.
Papa.
No, I literally look like a male lesbian. This is embarrassing. I mean, I have good hair. I'm thankful that I have good hair.
Explain male lesbian to me. What is a male lesbian? I don't know. I don't know these different titles. What is a male?
I don't know. I don't know. What does that mean to you?
Okay, so what does it mean when a man says that they're a woman than a man?
I like women, but I look like a fucking girl. It's like the dumbest thing.
I mean, I've heard people say that. Oh no, I've heard men say I'm a man trapped in a lesbian's body.
No, because I usually have a crew cut, is why. And like I said, I tried to grow my hair out, and I just saw my video on the playback on the content you're sharing with all of us, and I go, holy shit, I look like a chick. That's weird. And I started laughing hysterically at myself. It's kind of dumb.
It's okay. You want some of this? I'm kidding.
No, I'm trying to give other people chances to come up and say what they want to say, because there's a lot of smart people who watch your show and who also participate in your show freely.
Well, they obviously have better things to do on a Friday night than come and hang out with me.
I've been here all week, so what does that say about me? Don't even have enough fucking gas money to go an hour and a half away to the fishing place I really wanted to go to.
I'm
So
stuck. I'm stuck at home worse than COVID. You know what I mean? Because I got her and I can't go anywhere because nobody else knows how to take care of her.
Yeah, I got you. I got you.
So I gotta be here for her.
But you know what? You know what? You know why I don't feel like I should be a complainer? I'm not talking about you. The reason that I don't feel like I should be a complainer is I've had so many unfortunate things happen to me in my adult life. And I've made compoundingly so many stupid decisions in my adult life. And I've been taken advantage of once in my adult life. And yet, I can pay my bills. That's pretty good. I have a car, I pay rent, I have health, and you know what I mean? I have a phone, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm okay. I just wish I could live in the location I wanted to live in, but it's too expensive.
I know, right? I've always wanted to live in a tropical place, but then, every place has weather disasters. So, I mean, we have in Canada, we have disasters here too. We have disasters in cold areas too. But so what did Richard say? Kenny is with the cruise. Oh, get some fresh caught salmon and smoke it. And oh my gosh. Now you're trying to tease me because I'm like allergic to it, huh? You like my hair though, thank you. And what else do you say? I'm a lesbian trapped in a man's body. I know, I've heard men say that. Um, I've heard men say that. Maybe they just like to lick a lot of puss. It's funny how we can say things without saying things. Um, late smoke say like later smoke time. So Richard, do you want to come up? Come up, come up, come up, come up, wherever you are. Come up, wherever you are.
I think everyone who is available should come up because it's a very, very talented and sophisticated audience who watches a show like this. Either that or they're total trolls and useless. So it's either cream of the crop or fucking nothing.
Or there's some people, some of my friends are doing their own right now or on their own too, like on their own streams or I don't usually
going live at the same time? That makes sense.
Yeah, I don't usually look to see who's live. I just do whenever I feel. Like I'm not gonna like, I'm not gonna live my life around other people's lives. Like we catch up with each other eventually, right? We don't need to like, oh, when are you going live? Oh, I'll make sure I don't, you know what I mean? Like we don't have to be like that. Like I remember 5 years on YouTube, there's people like literally used to be like that,
Now it feels like stalkers. You know why? Because it used to be like that. You are 100% correct when you say it used to be you could just follow people and just show up when they're on. But then the algorithm and the censorship came in, and it became this entire battle of literally like independent content creators sort of relying on their base. Like you sort of rely on me, to be honest with you.
Well, you're one of my moderators, so of course you're one of my moderators.
And people like Ava Potterfield and stuff.
She's one of my team too. She's one of my moderators and one of
fucking Tracy Oceanfire.
She's one of my moderators, and she's got her own full-time job right now, plus her home, right? So she's very busy right now.
Awesome people that I totally, totally trust, that I've never met, but it's on the internet, but I trust them, and I trust you. And I'm trying to show you can trust me. You know what I mean? It's like they abuse independent content. Independent content creators are the lifeblood of YouTube. So they abuse their own lifeblood. Who abuses their own lifeblood? A psychopath. So YouTube is a psychopathic organization. And I don't know what's going to happen. We can't let them go away.
I don't know. Like look
Rumble's good, but
right now, so um, the only time that that your videos really get around is like if there's something shocking going on, and I don't want to
my
shock.
videos,
No, like I'm saying anybody, right?
yeah,
The only time that people become really famous quickly is if there's something shocking going on, you know,
yeah,
shocking, and I don't want
because
shocking.
everything is agenda driven. It's money making.
And it's just
It's clickbait. It's clickbait at its impurest.
can I say something? People
Yes,
blame the YouTube thing. We can blame the people because the people are the YouTube thing. The people that are creating are the YouTube thing. We can blame them. We can't blame, you know, we can't blame the fucking platform. The platform has like it's like hating a town, and you actually just hate all the people in it. Like you know what I mean? It's like that. And their town has
so
nothing to do with it. But I'm a nature lover, so I consider, you know, a town beautiful even if the people aren't, you know what I mean? Or I mean,
me too.
that's how I am.
Me too. I only care about what the town has to offer, and I know that sounds weird, but it actually makes sense.
Yeah, well, there's always good side and a bad side to everything. And I guess I'm that Gemini that can see both sides. And that's why I'm good at like analyzing things or like helping someone understand why something is a certain way because there has to be there, you know, good can't exist unless there's bad, right? Or wrong can't exist. I mean, right can't exist unless there's wrong.
Black can exist without white, vice versa.
Yeah. And gray can't and all the other colors can't exist without the original colors, right? Like so it all starts with the original colors of which are nature. We have red in nature, we have green in nature, we have brown in nature, we have, you know, water is like looks blue, and then we got the sky, we got all of the colors in nature, and all the lighter colors like pink and orange, they are created, all those colors are created, right? So it all stems from the original things, all the rest of it is created by humans.
Well, there are only certain colors on a very specific spectrum that I seem to remember as Roy G. Biv. Uh, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet are what the human eye can fucking see. But there's so much more that exists that's measurable. That's interesting to me.
Hello, Timmy Ray. Timmy Ray's here.
Hey, Tim.
So if you want to come up, you can come up and have talk about anything you want to talk about if you want. We're doing reminiscing today. Reminiscing good things mostly. We're trying to stay away from any bad things or crazy things because we're trying to nurture ourselves right now because that's what the readings told us to do is nurture.
I was just talking about the rainbow. Is that okay? Like,
Oh yeah, well the original rainbow would have been probably the original first colors that existed. Like the earth is brown or the earth is red or you know there's different things that are in our universe that are different colors that were naturally here from the beginning.
well, I hope Timmy Ray comes up. And I will say that, a lot of people forget real basic knowledge that the basic colors of the rainbow are red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. So it's just something that's good to keep in your back pocket. Even Cass knows that is so true.
Well, I don't know how many there's 7 colors though for sure. I think that's just my opinion, and we all have an opinion, and some of it like we later learn. Okay, so like another thing I wanted to mention since we're talking about all kinds of stuff, and I wanted to mention this is because I've been watching about the different cults, right? And I sent you a video, JB, about like the girl I watched uh from cults to consciousness. That lady that I start following, and her
S-
videos.
Send it to me again because they might have.
No, I sent it to you in your messenger.
Okay, all right. I'll look for it. If I can't find it, I'll ask you to send it again. Yeah, because
But
I don't recall seeing that. Yeah.
you really liked that video though, and so before I let Timmy Ray up, I'm just gonna finish that sentence. And anyways, I forget. All right. Hey,
Hello.
Timmy Ray,
Hello.
welcome.
Hey.
Oh, so you were already sleeping?
Yeah, my phone's on and saying you was live.
Mm. And I'm doing kind of like a reminiscing. I was looking at old videos and and talking about stuff. It triggers us to remember stuff when we watch old videos.
Right.
And so we were doing reminiscing today about like we're celebrating my YouTube channel 3 years.
Okay.
This one.
So how you been doing, K-Love?
Good. How you been doing, Timmy Ray?
Doing good, just trying to get old dad been gone. But I'm making it.
Yeah, how's your connection with your dad been? Like, have you had any kind of like little symbols and signs?
A little bit, not much.
You got to listen with your heart too, not just your ears.
I know. No.
And I don't know where that came from. I've never said those words before. You have to listen with your heart too, not just your ears. I've never used those words in the sentence in the same sentence before. So maybe telepathically he's talking to you to tell you that.
Okay.
Is your father passed on?
Yes. And the
Man,
ironic thing is that his father came into my chat before he passed away. He talked to me.
it was 2 weeks before he passed. It was 2 weeks when he came in.
2 weeks before? I didn't know. Thank you for telling me how
Yeah.
much. It was 2 weeks before he passed away. He came and talked to me.
2019 for me, it was a weird situation, especially because it happened quickly. It was not because of the thing in the arm. It was a long history of it just happened. But yeah, it's a weird thing when you move on. What the fuck does move on mean? But when you have to move on, you move on.
Moving on. Moving on. I don't like that word for one. It's like someone telling you to get over it. You don't do that to a grieving person. We all have time that we need to heal it, and maybe we don't have the right resources, and maybe if we ask, the resources come to us, right? But
Yes, I was saying that to myself. I apologize if you took it that way. That's the way that I interpret shit. Sometimes I'm not good. That's all.
it's okay, Timmy Ray. Thank you for popping on though, and I will say prayer for you to have peace and know that your dad is okay in heaven. And I was actually thinking today of doing those readings on my other channel, so I might do that later tonight or tomorrow. I'll upload a video on talking to heaven, and I'll pull some of those cards for people that need to get some messages from there. Okay, Timmy Ray, and whoever else needs to hear some. But what happened to your dad? If you don't mind me asking. I mean, if you want to share, you can. I mean, if it's too hard, you don't have to. You're free to share. Are you still there? Timmy, I mean, JB?
Yeah, no, I'm here.
Okay.
I'm just listening.
Oh, no, I was talking to you though. Like, if you want to share that, like what happened to your dad, you're welcome to share that.
Yeah, he So you are talking to me, correct?
Yes, of course.
Yeah. All right. No, 4 years ago, he, I guess he was drinking a little bit in his early 70s and, excuse me, late 60s, approaching 70s, and had a couple falls. And then they found his kidney packed with cancer. And then they found inoperable cancer everywhere. And then he just died.
Wow. So he didn't suffer very long. So that's one thing that you can probably be thankful for, that he didn't have to suffer too
Oh
long.
my God. Oh my God, Anna. From diagnosis to post funeral, and this is a horrible thing for me to say out loud. You understand that, but from diagnosis to post funeral couldn't have been a couple of months. It was that bad. Like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? It's almost like a car accident or something.
It's sad in a way, if he had, like, still had to make peace with stuff or whatever, that might have been something that was, not a good thing, that he didn't have time to do it, or didn't feel like he had time.
Yeah, but I wouldn't exist in my form, and I say this to say this, that would be interested in talking to someone like you if it weren't for my dad raising me the way that he did, for better or for worse. So, you know what I mean?
Hmm.
There's good and bad in everything.
There is. James came in here. James, welcome. Anybody is welcome on my panel. Like, if you guys want to come up, you're all welcome to come up. And thank you for being here. Um, we're just reminiscing today, talking about some good memories, and even people that have passed. We talk about everything right now. We're talking about anything. We're celebrating this channel. This is like the channel, Anna's channel, good and bad, right? So we can talk about good things and bad things that we went through or had.
I thought it was Anna's channel, Good in Bed.
Oh, that's for a week, okay? And it didn't really happen, okay? Well, not that needed to be said to the world, but like, I mean, it was wrong.
It still happened. It was still real.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. And it's so funny how retrograde made me change my name, and then I made a mistake because I'm dyslexia. and then and
Oh
then I put
shit.
it twice wrong, and then I couldn't change it for a week. Okay, so I was stuck with it for a week.
Yeah, that's what happened to me too. I forget what my mistake was, but it's like every day you have to still keep in touch with people with a stupid ass name.
I know. That's why I've kind of been MIO'd from people in the chat too, because of what it said on my freaking name. I was like, I'm so sick of explaining it. I'm so hot right now. Like, this hair on my neck is really. I need one of those fancy fans,
No, you didn't. No, shave your head.
No, I'm not doing that. I want to shave the underneath. You know what I mean? Like, just like the underneath. Like
I'll
the
shave your head for $1,000.
No. You're gonna give me $1,000? Sure.
No, if you pay me $1,000, I'll shave your head. You fucking dork. Oh god. Anyway,
So I don't have
no,
$1,000, so you must not really want me to shave my head, because I don't have $1,000.
your hair is beautiful. The only reason that I would say something like that is because your hair is very attractive, and we all like it. Especially when you have a lot of people in the chat and they go, Anna, you look, this. I try not to do that because we talk a lot. But you know what I mean? Like the red hair fucking looks good. I don't know if you're gonna become Haley from Paramore Blonde or some shit.
That's so funny. Haley from where? Haley. What
From
is
the band Paramore. Come on.
I literally had a girl. She was a tarot reader the other day. She was in my chat, and I was so surprised to have a tarot reader in my chat. and it was my other channel. I was like, what? I have a tarot reader in my chat? What? And a lot of times tarot readers don't go in other tarot readers chat, and because like some tarot readers don't like it or whatever, right? They feel like, I don't know, they feel like you're trying to take their whatever business, whatever. But I don't. I welcome tarot readers, other light workers, you know. And her name was Kelly. It's funny how you just mentioned the name Kelly.
Yeah, no, and I think what you just said, not in terms of you saying it, but people who do that, I think it's dumb. And the reason I think it's dumb is that there is value in tarot readers. For example, I'm chatting with you right now. You're an attractive lady. I'm totally entertained for the cost of my phone and internet. So very, very good value there. There are so many people that just because they have a niche, they
So
talk a bunch of, just because they're like a fucking tarot reader, they talk a bunch of shit, about a bunch of other tarot readers. It's like, why doesn't everyone work to?
not the ones I follow. I mean, 5 years ago when I first came on, yeah, I've met some really nasty ones, I can tell you, and I think some of them had other motives, whatever, right? But
Are
now,
they all female?
no, they're not all female. No, they're some of them are male, and um, no, so yeah, like no, I've picked mine, and I'm actually going to do a video. I just haven't done it yet. It's not that I'm procrastinating. I'm waiting for the right time. I don't know. It's like when I
Oh shit!
feel.
Cass's first hate video.
No, I'm making a video about my tarot readers that I love. I'm not
Oh,
making a
cool,
video
cool. Totally the opposite. I'm
you
sorry.
mind going
I'm
in
sorry
there?
that my brain. Yeah, no, that's just I suck.
No,
So it is what it is.
I'm gonna give a shout out properly. Do a video and put their titles of their channels and all that in the video. And I've learned now how to do that kind of stuff. How to give somebody like, recognition from that I appreciate them. And so I'm
Have
gonna say a few words about them and then like that are good, like that why I appreciate this person or why I appreciate this person. What have I learned from this person or what have I, because some of us like to hear if others have learned things from us or if we've helped them. That's
yeah, no shit. That's the whole fucking point of learning.
and it's like-minded people connect to right-minded people. Like the universe sent me these right tarot readers and also astrologists and also light workers. These people use our creator God to manifest, and the same as me. I
I'm
don't
sure you've I'm
these
sure you've come across though. I'm sure you've come across people that are, and I say this only because we're having a conversation. I'm not judging you, and I'm not even making a judgment by saying this. I'm just asking the question. I am certain that you've come across people that consider themselves devout worshippers of Satan, Satanists.
Well, yeah, those people don't stick around good people that have the light anymore because once you're aware of these people,
What are
um,
they like? What are they? Can you tell me?
they want your energy.
Yeah, you got that right.
And our rock star in our hearts. Aw, thank you, James and his wife. Thank you.
I think they're a different makeup of the human race. That's what I think they are. Honestly. Not the pretend ones, not
You
like the ones that hold on, not like the ones that dress up as fucking witches in Salem, Massachusetts, which I drive through every day for work almost every single day. But I mean the real ones who do the rituals and believe. I do think they get some power from it, but
well, that's
it's
what
very destructive.
you
Yeah.
asked me why I sent you these videos or whatever. You asked me why I sent you the one about the benevolent spirits, benevolent,
Yes.
those, it talks about the actual biblical things that happen and how they are resonating with us now.
And a lot of people call them the angels.
but there is, yeah, well, yeah, that's what I'm talking about, is how to know, like, also, like, how to understand things. And that, like, I can't understand everything about what I what I'm learning, because I'm still learning. I'm a student too. I'm not just, you know, I'm
Yeah,
teaching.
I can't even understand you.
I'm teaching by learning myself.
Just kidding.
But yeah, no, like that. You asked me, like, I sent you a video on Facebook, right? It's called. Let me just like look at that video. Like
Yeah,
this.
I'm gonna watch everything. But there are
No, but
so many
those are
questions.
hard questions that you're asking me. So like that, you would have to go back to the video and maybe, or like do some, like maybe once you watch that video, other ones will be suggested to you, right? Like this one here, the
Well,
most
just
mysterious beings in the Bible, right? The most mysterious beings. This one here that they were talking about a lot, and that one was a biblical one, is the one with all the eyes, and it's like it's a wheel, and it's a wheel. No matter way the wheel turns, their eyes are always looking.
and it's super super gross.
No, it's not like how the actual picture on the video. It looks scary, but when you actually watch the video, it's actually very interesting. I watched the whole video while I
I
was
was looking at the sorry, the wrong thing. I apologize.
The key is love. That's right, Timmy Ray. Your plants
The
are
key.
growing nice. I see. Well, it's kind of funny. I think my most of my plant, most of my marijuana plants. I actually want to come and show you guys how big the one is, but I don't want to drag it in here right now. But it's over my head, like this much over my, at least this much over my head. How big this one is.
Yeah,
And you know what? The males, they grow like that tall. So I think I have a male in there. Definitely one.
you you don't want to show us how big it is. You're not trying to be a size queen.
It's big. It's big. It's really big, and it's like almost getting to the ceiling. Okay, I'm talking about
But
a tree.
just to round out the whole fucking thing before, I really don't know if there are aliens or if it's just our stuff. You know what
These
I mean?
are actually the
Or
angels, the archangels.
or
That's
if there are demons, which and angels, which the Bible clearly states and has conversations
Timmy Ray. I'm never gonna get into that. So you gotta stop with that. I'm not gonna get
from
into that. I've had a
from them.
sorry, I just want to say this. I've had
That's
a
all.
lot of demonic things happen to me by people that do demonic stuff, and I do not anything I do not feel I have educated myself enough about, I will not deal with. So I will never myself touch a spirit box, okay? And another thing I will never touch is a Ouija board or have anybody around me
Oh,
do that.
oh God! Oh God!
So anybody that wants that, they need to like really just pray. Okay, you need to pray, Timmy Ray. I need you to pray to have ask God to connect with your dad. That's what you need to do. And if you need to connect with your dad is trying to connect with you. You just not listening with your heart. That's what I'm getting from you. And I'm not even doing readings right now. I'm just telling you, you were so upped about that. Even Ava told you that that's very dangerous. Eva does it, but she knows about it. She has, so ask Ava to do it for you. And if Ava says no, then you should listen to Ava, because Ava will know what she's talking about because she has more education and knowledge about it than I do. And I know Ava Potterfield does it once in a while or whatever I've heard, and let her decide when that is, if she's going to do that. I would not do that. Okay, Timmy Ray. So I just want you to stop. You can come talk to me anytime about anything, but I'm not the spirit box. I'm not doing that ever. Okay, let's drop that. Thank you. Um, James says, behave, Timmy. No, I have all the best intentions for Timmy, and I would never do that. I would never do that. I don't feel like it's the best.
In 2010, I lived in Medford, Massachusetts, and myself, my best friend, who's dead now, of a heroin overdose, 10 days after his birthday of last year, and our other roommate, who was the younger brother of the two people we moved in with. We went on a rainy walk just to walk the cat because we fucking walked the cat on a leash like a bunch of weird jerks.
I have a leash. I have a harness for her.
So we did that, and we went down to the park. And in the park, on a rainy, I wasn't working, so it had to be a weekend, Saturday or Sunday. It was cold out. I was wearing a gray hooded sweatshirt, and we found, and I picked it up. We found a Ouija board, and I picked it up and I took it back to the place, and it was untouched. It was, dude, talk about weird. Talk about weird. An untouched, not a card out of place, nothing. And I was just starting really waking up at that point, so I was naturally interested in it. And we opened it up and messed with it. Long story short, the cat, Ziggy, 10 years old, drowned in the pool the next day.
Wow.
So it's just weird that there are always like negative things that happen with demonic shit. It's pretty damn obvious if you look at it.
And the demons are real too. If we gave them any power, that's how we give them powers, by doing those things. Because I believe that God has so many ways to speak to us, and the angels have so many ways to speak to us that we don't need that kind of stuff. Like even with my brother, I connect with him, and when he needs to connect with me, he finds ways, and that's what loved ones do. They find ways, and I know it took a year before he started connecting with me, and before that, I lost my shit. I almost like lost my shit. I needed people. I needed to talk to. I was so emotional. I called my sister at 1 a.m. She couldn't talk to me. I was so upset, and then I ended up meeting a lot of the nomads that time. Because I felt like I was so alone and the whole thing, and I couldn't talk about it because I didn't feel like I had any kind of support when it comes to my brother and stuff. And anyways, then he started connecting with me, so I can feel I know that Timmy Ray, I know how he's feeling. And
So I have one younger brother. His name's Trav. He's awesome. He's really intelligent in his own way, more of an artiste than I am, and way less political. In fact, apolitical. So you have a brother and a sister?
who, me?
What did I just fucking ask?
Well, yeah, I have a few of them.
Oh, cool.
Hmm.
I did not. No, I just didn't know that.
I'm the second oldest of like 7.
Holy shit! Big family.
Yeah, we're all different. We're all very, very different.
So what are they like?
We're all
Teens to
same dad, mom.
20s to 40s to?
My brother was the youngest. He was the baby, and my mom had him when she was 40 or 41. Yeah, she had him midlife crisis, and actually he was a twin because his twin baby brother or sister, whatever it was, had passed away. So they thought mom wasn't pregnant anymore, and David was still in there. So yeah, my dad couldn't
Oh shit!
had a hard time believing it was his because he thought mom lost her baby, and then he went away and to Mexico, and he came back and she was still pregnant, and he thought she cheated on him, but she never did. We were always around her, and so David was the one that survived.
That unfortunately happens a lot, and the reason is I won't get into the dark stuff because I think it's just you and me, right? Or is there someone else watching or other people
James is
watching?
here still, and Timmy Ray's here,
Okay,
and whoever's
so
watching, one person.
yeah, so I'll be
This
a
is
little
this is
delicate about it,
5.
but
This is live. We've been live the whole time.
No, I know. So I'll just be a little delicate about it. They really, really don't mind when a situation happens where, and I don't know about your country, but in America, I assume it's probably worse in your country, where it's almost incentivized if there's a little bit of a problem with a pregnancy to kind of end it right at birth. And to me,
I don't believe in
I
that.
know what that is.
It's funny how you said that, but I don't even want to talk about all that situation because I literally just watched a video of a lady speaking about like and Syria and what's happening to the children there. Okay, so I watched a whole video about that. I don't even want to talk about that. Okay, so I don't want to
All
talk
right.
about that. And I also
Sorry
lost
about
my baby. I lost my baby, and I don't want to talk about it. It's very sensitive. So.
Yeah, it's just there's a lot of
Yeah.
ugly out there.
There is.
But
There is. So, and James and his wife are great people. Tammy Ray's good person. Everybody in my chat is, and everybody that's on my channel, usually that comes and chats with me is, and been a very good person.
and especially you, it's your channel. What helps, I think, a lot of people, especially people who follow quote unquote the news and all kinds of things that are going on, are finding folks like a Caslove, a tarot reader who obviously has empathy, understands things, and yet still is able to view things through
Okay.
a different lens.
Stop me for a second there. Like I'm just gonna like correct you with something there. Okay, you say tarot reader. Tarot reader is like it's like calling a dancer a stripper. Okay, it's just the low vibrational word. So what I like to be called is an energy healer.
Thank you.
So that will be what I like to be called as energy healer.
And I will forever remember to refer to you as an energy healer, because that's exactly what you are. I just didn't know the words on my own because, like I said, this stuff is all new to me. I do conspiracies. That's what I do. I'm really good at it, and I understand things that I couldn't talk to someone for 150 hours about what I know, because I've forgotten more about they could ever learn.
Yeah. Well, for
You're probably
hard, but see, I do so many things, and the whole focus is to heal the energy of people, and it's been my focus my whole life. And so it took me a long time to figure out what is my title, like what is. See, I'm not big on titles. I like, I'm a master of none, but like I do everything, a little bit of everything.
What age were you when you realized what you're talking about?
I'm energy healer. I realized this when I was going through like raising my kids alone and having to be all the different energies for them.
Okay, like, the reason I asked is you weren't 4, is what I'm saying. You weren't 5 or 6 or 12.
Oh, I knew I was I had a gift. I knew I had gifts of seeing things a long time ago, but I used to think that I created that. Like I wanted to know myself, so I like learned about myself and my energy and what. I used to believe that if I thought something, I would make it happen. Like I something popped in my head, like something was happening bad, and then it would happen, and I would be like upset about it because I thought I made it happen.
And I'm sure what you just said has happened to you probably 5 to 10 times in your life.
Oh, more than that, like all the time, like just little things, even little
That's
things.
interesting. That's interesting.
And
yeah,
then,
we share that affliction, whatever it is.
And then that's where law of attraction comes in, right? So we attract what we think and what we feel, and that's where our mind has to be in a good mind state to create the positive things that you really want. Because if your mind is sad or angry, those are just the negative emotions. And a lot of German Mennonite kids, especially, were just really new about their
a lot of what?
German Mennonite kids. They like
German Mennonite kids. Okay.
They knew about their negative emotions. They didn't really know about their positive emotions too much because we didn't really get to express those. Like
Mhm.
like art, we didn't get to express art. And I watching what I've been watching lately about the cults to consciousness, it really comes in as where it woke me up. It kind of triggered me to like remember these things, right? Like how I loved art set, like the art time when we got to draw, right? In class, like we got to draw for like maybe, I don't know, wasn't very long, but that was like my favorite subject, is be able to just draw whatever we wanted. And that wasn't very long. It was like, how come we only get to do that much of the art part? And that was my favorite part. And we got to do the boring things, right? Like we never got to be.
How come we only get to do this little amount of the fucking creative part, and then
Yeah.
everything else is following instructions?
So I've been very like creative, and also push my kids to do be creative like their whole life. And energy healing is when I knew that aromatherapy. I learned about aromatherapy, right? So when you buy these candles that smell like ice cream, or you buy these candles that smell like whatever, right? They smell like food. And so I'm like, aromatherapy. What if I created real aromatherapy, like actually cooking and then just making the house smell nice when everybody's in that negative mood? You cook and you make something nice, and you, like cinnamon. Cinnamon, if you make your house smell like cinnamon, it will lift people's spirit in the house. Like it'll lift their like their serotonin. They'll lift their serotonin levels, like things like that. I wanted to learn about aromatherapy and how it worked. So that's
That
why
makes sense. Yeah.
energy healing. And then I do cards. It gives us advice on how to energy heal, but I haven't really done it myself, like to go around and like, oh, you should use this candle in your home and you'll feel better or whatever. Like, I mean, I haven't even created my own candles, but
Well, two birds with one fucking stone. You could also like give your kids and your pets some weed brownies, but just take the whole square and cut it in corners, so like quarters, and put little toothpicks in them so they're tiny.
it all depends on your kids are of the age, yeah, or if they're have a medical reason.
Don't do what I just said. I'm just trying to be funny.
Um, No, no, I'm talking about like, the smell of like pie baking,
Yeah.
or,
No,
like
I got you.
things that smell good that make you feel like grandma's house or whatever, favorite
What
spot.
comes to my mind is things like lavender.
Yeah, that's a relaxing. And if you want to like have ideas and have inspiration and stuff like that, you need to like have like smells like oranges, like orange smell. Orange smell wakes up your senses, and also lemon smell wakes up your senses.
I cook with it all the time. Yeah.
Pine wakes up your senses. So
You
sometimes I
need
like to go.
you need to fly to my place and film me cooking my stupid cooking videos, because all I have is a
I
phone.
wish I wish they had smell-o-vision.
Yeah. So it's dumb. But anyway, I love lemons and oranges and lime and what's and mint.
Yeah, that wakes up your spirit and like makes you have ideas, and wakes up your part of your brain where you get ideas. You get good ideas.
My favorite non-alcohol drink is a mojito without the rum, which is just
They call that
lime.
a virgin.
What's that?
They call that a virgin.
Yeah,
A
exactly.
virgin mojito.
But and I'm not afraid of booze. I'm just saying, like, if you want to have four or something, you know what I mean? Because it's so good. Fucking simple syrup, which you can make your own. It's just sugar dissolved in water, and then club soda, which is just a neutral fizzy water. Of course, you know that. And lime juice and mint, and you gotta muddle it, which means you smash the mint so it releases all the mint oil.
Hmm.
And so it's a dirty looking drink, so you have to drink it with a straw, or you could fill it with rum. You know what I mean? But
We're
both
not
are so.
Timmy Ray. Like Timmy Ray, you need to settle down. Go have a cold shower right now. I'm telling you. I'm gonna be your authority parent or something. I'm just kidding. I'm gonna be your mommy right now. I'm your daddy.
Did he whip it out?
No, he's talking about like he's being all like I don't know. He's being Timmy Ray. Timmy Ray needs a spanking. That's for sure.
Even if he whipped it out, I wouldn't care. No homo. But yeah,
Oh, Timmy
it's
Ray's
a
all about
really
loving Cass and Timmy Ray and Cass is the boyfriend and girl. No, we're not boyfriend and girlfriend. We're not anything. I don't. I'm Anna by myself. I'm not a superstar either. I'm just Anna.
I think if Anna and I met, we'd probably really get along great. The only problem is in terms of dating is that I don't date taller women, and I'm 5'4", and you're what, 5'7", right?
I know you'd have to be the one wearing heels. That sucks.
Yeah, no, I'm not wearing fucking heels. Oh my God, talk
I
about the gayest.
I've had shorter male friends before. Okay. They may have had a little bit of a complex at times too, especially when I wore my heels. But
Well,
that's
I just don't. I don't like walking next to a woman who's taller than me. It's dumb.
you know
It-
they do make fun of short women too when they can't reach the shelf, right?
you fucking cunt.
Hey, that word does not get used.
Okay, all right.
Get that word out
You.
of your vocabulary. I don't want everyone to hear it again. Tell my kids the same thing. I hate that word. That is
I
such.
can't believe your kids have used that word.
My youngest one, he's a Taurus. Well, yeah, Taurus do say the darndest things sometimes.
They must have heard it from someone.
Yeah, they never grow up. They need a spanking. See, I mean,
You
Taurus
can
are
stop.
very stubborn. They need a spanking, or maybe a bar of soap. Just kidding.
You know what soap I use? You'll like this. Just a topic change, and it's going to brighten everything up. I only wash myself with glycerin soap. I don't know if you even know what that is. It's shiny. It's cheap. It's like $1.69 even now, or
I
a
can't.
dollar 80. What's
That's
that?
out of the question for me. I can't use soap. I have skin issues. I have like sensitive skin, so
Oh wow.
I can't even use Dove body wash. Uh-uh.
Well, yeah, I would never use that crap.
No, I can use salt in my bath, and
Oh, cool.
if I do use, I have this like right now I'm trying out this oatmeal whatever one, and I can use it a little bit here and there, like not like all the time, but like I can use it here and there when I am dirty. When I'm actually dirty, I do wash, with the soap. But I use that
No,
one.
no offense, no offense, but what do you do in your life that you could get dirty?
Paint and
That's true. Yep.
well, my feet gets dirty, so I do wash my feet and all that, like clean them with soap and stuff. My feet don't really get affected by soap, but like the rest of my body does. Like my legs and my feet is probably the toughest skin. So anything above my knee, if I put soap on it or whatever, my skin will feel like it's ripping apart. Literally, it's so dry.
No, I just realized what I said was or asked, I should say, was pretty dumb because most of the videos that I watch of you, which is all of them, you're very, very active person. So
You
I'm
know,
like, what do you do to get dirty? What a stupid. Sometimes I say stupid things,
well,
Cass.
I do play with dirt. I have a lot of plants, and yeah, I do clean my house. I do clean my house. Uh,
Well,
I
you have to. You have kids.
yeah, I'm taking like a day break. I've not really done anything today except for sitting here talking for almost 3 hours. Um, but I guess I haven't been on here for a while, so today was celebration time. So I really wanted to share. Like, Let me share some of the shelves I already like organized really nicely. Let me turn this camera
Yeah,
around.
I've been ranting, and I have nothing to offer. You're the one with the content.
Yeah, no, we all have something to offer. But like I started organizing, but I have to organize all of that stuff that you see over there. Organize. That's what I'm gonna do tonight after I get off here. I'm gonna go eat something too, because I was gonna make the ham, but I might just make something different. I wanted to have mashed potatoes and all that yesterday, and I have corn on the cob too. But I might make that tomorrow. But I was gonna have it yesterday. I was gonna make it yesterday, but then I ended up making a salad. I had a salad, and that's what I had yesterday.
All right, I'll see you on the next one.
All right. Well, thank you for being here and hanging out. And I don't know how many views we even got for like only a couple people came in. Collaborating 3 years of the celebrating. It says collaborating.
I think between your looks and my looks, we're gonna do all right. I'll see you on the next one.
Oh, we'll all do all right, I think, someday.
All right, take care.
All right, bye. Oh. What's going on? What's going on? Oh, she hears people walking by. Let me show you her. And then we'll get out of here. Yeah, Shelby. 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 Good morning. I mean, it's not morning, but Shelby. There's my Shelby. There's my girl. We've been watching videos about you tonight, so we're going to end the video with you. You were the star. Talked about a lot tonight. You. Yes. Yes. You, the star. Shelby's the star. Yes, you are the star. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Thank you for coming in. I'm going to end it with this view. Well, maybe I'll remove this. Have a good day, everybody. Have a good weekend, I mean. Talk to y'all later.